everybody. Welcome to the stream. The almost didn't have one stream. No, I was vibing by myself, but now I'm on stream. Yeah, it was. It got real up here for a minute, dude. I up until about 20 minutes ago. No, I'm late. 35 minutes ago. The my house didn't have power. I was just sitting there, and it didn't have power anymore. And then I was sitting there, and then I did. I was literally I was on a phone call or a whatever, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go cancel my stream. It's pretty close to stream, and the second I hit hang up, it went, and I'm like, what the hell that noise? Oh, noise, neat. And now I'm back on stream. I don't know what happened. It was only out for a little while, so probably only out for 45 minutes. Like, it wasn't even out for that long. Not to mess up the all the clocks in the house. That's how long it was out. And so I assume something bad happened, as in like someone snipped something they shouldn't have snipped, but not too bad, I guess. I don't know. I don't know power. I don't know what they do down at the power factory other than generate power. So I'm not gonna presume, but I'm glad it's on, you know. Hey, Mom of Dinah, it's good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. Today is what we call the Wednesday check-in. And what we do is usually I jump onto the Discord and then I go looking through and kind of find out what's going down in the community and whatnot. And then we jump into, you know, just kind of talking about big subjects like that, or just kind of something that's on my heart when it comes to community stuff. And for a while I was like basically taking it democratically. What are the most amount of people talking about on there? And let's talk about that. But then it was like, you know what, this one kind of touched my heart, and then let's talk about that instead. But today I thought I'd throw it out for just kind of A.M.A. How are you doing? How's life? How are things? Hey, Azure, good to see you, man. Nice to see you. Hope you're well. How's the new job? Is it working out? I hope it's working out. And so therefore we're gonna, let's just start with sort of the A.M.A. about anything to do with really anything to do with anything, but we can talk about kind of like your life, your heart, what's going on. I can share a bit about my stuff, and then we can go into then we'll jump into a game called Fun Time. Hashtag Fun Time is what it's called. And so therefore it's we got a whole plan. You got a whole plan. What about you? What's your plan? It's currently Wednesday, right? So that means that we've got like like half a week done, and we're moving into the other half of the week. You excited about that? Do you have plans for the weekend? I don't know what happens day to day, let alone 3 days from now. Golly. Not great. You not feeling well? Got the headache? Got the sickness? About to go to sleep already? Just jump in and say hi. Dude, I appreciate that. Thank you for coming in and saying hey. I know that he lives very far away. I think he like living in Manila, right? Far away. He lives far away. So for him, it's a completely different time. Good to see you, Mad Mama. Welcome. 120 a.m. Okay, wow. Well, I feel even more honored that you'd be willing to come and say hello. Golly. No headache, no sickness, just life. Well, it sounds like the perfect time for us to oh wow. Wow, hopefully you're getting paid for that. Sounds like a good time to chat, Hannah. What's going on? We're here. The community is here, and I'm here, and we'd love to support or chat through what you're going through. Even if you don't want to, that's totally fine. If for those who are new, like Mama of Dinos and the Mad Mama's Farm, and you know, like the Mama of Cats, which is Banana Hannah. We got a lot of moms here. Every stream is at A.M.A. You can always interrupt with a question. Ask me anything is what A.M.A. means. But Wednesday specifically is kind of about heart stuff, or you know, community stuff, life stuff. And so I wanted to throw it out there. So feel free if you want to ask anything in chat. I was talking about kind of to anybody who's new and didn't kind of know what we were doing. Good night, my friend. Have a good sleep. Kiss the baby. Say hi to your wife. Maybe not right now. You have a creator code, Samus? For what? Because that looks distinctly like what are we doing? You selling mangoes? Live on stream? What is happening? 58 sunny, I'm freezing. Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. I woke up cold the other day. Oh no, I went to bed cold the other day. I never turned on a heater. I love sleeping in the cold. It must have been cold, man. It must have been cold. Because I was like, man, I'm freezing in here. Am I going to ReachCon? It remains to be seen. So I have a meeting coming up with Romans in tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? I think it's tomorrow. I'll check just to make sure that I'm not. Yeah, I got a meeting tomorrow with Romans at 10 a.m. just to kind of talk about stuff. And it's in November, right? Like it's a ways away. So we're last year I didn't go. We didn't, but a whole bunch of other people did. Like everybody did. Literally everybody except me. Went to the ReachCon, and so I felt super left out. And I was like, man, I want to go down and say hi to people too. The ReachCon, all I know, I think it's in November. That's all I remember. And so I texted Romans and I'm like, hi, I want to come to the thing too. But I generally like having stuff to do when I go places. 6 to 9. Okay, there you go. Missing everything. Ah, that's too bad. In Florida. Yeah, it's in the same place. So we're gonna have a little talk and see what's what. Because maybe I could go down and give a talk. Maybe I could go down and I don't know, do a workshop. Maybe I can go down and just sit in the corner and play D&D with someone for 3 straight days. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. You're new to streaming. Well, this is a great place to be. We're full of content creators. I am a content creator teacher. I have a content creator book and a content creator class and a content creator Discord. This is a good place to be. But yeah, what everybody seems to be going to excited about this year. Last year was crazy. Like, so what ended up happening is, like, I talked to Romans, and last year's theme was kind of like Bible study. He was connected to Alpha. He was connected to that was like a big one, and then everybody had to do Alpha if they wanted to come down and be part of it, right? That, not to attend, but like to be part of the the whole thing, like the thing. And so I'm like, well, that's not really what Taco does. We don't do Bible study. Like, each individual person could do it, but I'm not going to like leverage my influence over the Taco team and ask them to run Alpha so that I could go to a conference and hang out with the cool kids. It just wasn't our thing. This year, his emphasis is supporting Christian content creators. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm about. I'd like to be involved, please. So hopefully that means that we can figure something out. It'd be nice. Maybe I can swing, be able to show up early and do something fun, and Taco's gonna have a table there, so that's good. Yeah. You were wrong. What were you wrong about? What was he wrong about? So if you do have any content creator questions, just ask. Tickets? Oh, I can't imagine anytime soon, Dinos. It's for a little while. But if you look at the list of content creators that are actually like represented on that the content creator page, there's like everybody, man. Like everybody I've ever heard of in the history of ever that's a Christian content creator is on there. Yeah, it's ReachConf. Yeah, reachconf.org, I think. You can buy tickets now? Oh, wow. All right, good. Well, how about them apples? For a thing in November. Crazy. With other conferences, it's like you get a month or even sometimes even less. Maybe they kind of go, okay, go, and then you have to race and go get your conference stuff. Use the creator tag, is $10 off for the first 100 sold. Oh, I see. You have if you use your creator tag, then they get $10 off. Oh, that's kind of fun. That's cool. Use your favorite creators coupon code. Oh, that's fun. I like that. That's kind of cool. And really, from an organizational standpoint, right, then they'll know who's kind of who's influential and who's putting out the, kind of working with the system and trying to help and whatnot. So yeah, that's smart. That's smart. So I honestly thought, like, when I talked to him last year, I thought, you know what? I don't know what this is. It's new. And, I'm always hesitant about new stuff. I'm not an early adopter when it comes to a lot of organizational things. I tend to wait and see because I've seen too many flame out or whatever. But it was so popular last year and so many good things happened and so many people were excited that I was like, man, that's great. Yeah, I would have loved to go too. But they like to at least attend, but it's, whatever. It's fine. I'm fine. It's fine. I'm fine. You're fine. We're all fine. But if you want to chat, did Hannah respond? There you go. But I may have to, hold on. Hannah did. Probably not appropriate for me to talk about on stream, but I may not get to have my job. I have to jump through about 5 zillion hoops just to get my fingerprints taken. Probably won't make it on time. Because I assume you're taking a job that requires police check? Right? Like, as in, like, you're working with kids and so they're doing some kind of police check. So excited. Yeah, it should be fun. I'm glad. You going to drive? Are you close enough to drive Mad Mama's Farm? Yeah, it isn't even the money thing for me. It's just lack of paid time off and now the unknown of what comes with my back. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, there's only so many things you can say, we'll put it off and, we'll go without and whatnot. And sometimes you're just like, I gotta work. And that sucks, but this is the way it is. And then you're kind of, I don't know if you're like me, then you're watching like online and watching streaming, you see people go by and you're like, oh, I could have been there. And there they go. I could have said hello to that person. It's almost better not to watch, you know what I mean? Probably be flying. Oh, far out. That's cool. I'm all the way up here in Canada land. And so, yeah, Florida's not as far away as like the other side of Canada. I'm pretty sure if I fly to Alberta versus like flying to my parents' house and flying to Florida, I think it's about the same distance. So it's far, but it's not like nothing I haven't done before. Ask your favorite creator if they have one, and you get $10 off. That's so slick, man. That's so slick. Well, hopefully Hannah feels better. And like I said, if anybody wants to chat about something, please bring it up. For me, it's today as I kind of think about life and community and all the rest of that stuff. I'm just really thankful for what I get to do and how I get to be here. My life is always this weird level of uncertainty. And so it's always, are you talking to me or are you talking to Samus? Because there's always something crazy happening in the background. You know what I mean? Always something crazy happening in the background. And so I never know what's going to happen, but the in and out and the up and down and the confusion of life, this job and you guys let me be flexible. And so it's so nice to be part of a flexible group. And I think it lends itself to a lot of peace when you know that there are people in your life that are like, you know what? Yeah, we understand. We understand that you're not always here. We understand that you're not always happy. We understand that you're not always like fruitful and effective, and that there's a group of people out there like your job is like, I don't care, you come, you show up, you work, and if you don't want to work, you don't get to come here anymore. Like some places that you volunteer for, it's like, show up, but you need to do your thing and whatever, and if you're having a bad day, don't bother. But I think that whenever you have that group of people, that especially friends, right? Friends, family, people that are that have a sort of compassion for you. Hello, Sinner.
Congratulations, Sinner. You are the first person to enter the chat and have been first 5 times.
Let's go, Sinner. 5 times. So you get those people that are coming to your life and they, when you're like, man, I'm having a bad day, their response isn't try to fix you or, hey, okay, I'll leave you alone, or compete with you. Actually, you think you had a bad day. I've had an even worse day. They just are like, man, that's cool. What can I do? Or, you come back around, and if you cancel on them and you cancel on them and you cancel on them because you've got like too many things going on, or you just don't feel like it or whatever, they keep inviting and they keep coming back. And when you contact them, they don't like throw it in your face because they recognize that you're kind of an up and down person in your life right now. Those people are invaluable, and I feel like you guys are that guy. Are those? So that means a lot. I don't know. You guys have that person in your life that recognizes that you know when you're fluctuating and when you're in and out, and they're solid, right? I hope you do. You can sign up as a creator if you want to. Dinos in the Taco Discord, all you got to do is show up there, send a message to me or Samus or Ukulele, and just kind of say, I'm a creator, give me access to the creator thing, and we'll give you. There's a special section for creators who are taking it seriously, and there's one that's like for everybody, and you get it as soon as you join. But there's another one called the Creator Cafe for people who really want to kind of buckle down, take it seriously, really cover some of the more nitty gritty stuff for content creation, ask him bigger questions, and who know what they're doing, who want to know what they're doing. That's sort of a ask to be there kind of thing. And if you can't muster the ability to ask, the chances are you're not right for that group. So that's the only one. Otherwise, you can get right into the normal content creator one. They have a workout challenge. If you complete that, you get a free ticket too. A workout challenge? Ooh, what? Really? Aki or Romans lets you do a workout challenge. Oh, crazy. There you go. Yeah, rock and roll. I apologize for not having like a big talk today. It's been a time. 90-day workout challenge. That sounds interesting. I wonder what that is. Is it on Aki's about? Let's go take a look at his about and see if it's on there. Sounds like a thing that should be done. About, Discord, social, donate, memories. So funny. Wow, I look at his and I'm like, you'd think it would scroll for a mile with all the stuff he's done and been involved in and all the rest of that stuff, but it's not. All right, not there. Cool. I guess you got to be there. I guess you got to talk to the actual dude himself. Oh, it's a Reach thing? Is it on the Reach site? Maybe it's on the Reach site. I'll take a look. What? How's that not able to be reached? I know that's the right address. There you go. Well, since we're looking at something, it's only good to show everybody. Share it with the rest of the class. If you bring gum, you got to bring gum for everybody. There we go. It talks about the HP stat. Yeah, there's ironic. I'm working on that myself. All right, so from URL to IRL, what is ReachCon? Level up your passion for Reach Conference 2025, where gamers, cosplayers, and streamers unite to celebrate communities. Is it going to be chock full of furries? Is it chock full of furries? There's at least one. Apply as a creator, volunteer, become a sponsor. Venture awaits. PC gaming. Nice. Oh, that's slick. What a slick website. Console gaming. My son went off last night. On the Switch. Like we were sitting there and I'm like, and he's like, Dad, you want to go play a game? I'm like, sure. What do you want to play? Or where do you want to play? How do you want to do it? And he's like, not the Switch. And I'm like, what's wrong with the Switch? I think it's a great device. It's so fun. Oh no, it started because I read an article or saw something, and it was about. Yeah, it was an article that talked about how it's time for everybody to play Breath of the Wild again. Everybody should go play Breath of the Wild because it's like, I don't know, a good time to remind yourself how good the Switch is. And he was not happy with, he's like, no, the controller is slow and it's doesn't connect correctly, and the drift is bad and the graphics are crappy. And I'm like, I had no idea you were this passionate about anti-Switch propaganda. And I'm like, I like it. I think the graphics look great. I think it plays great. I've never had a problem. And then I started thinking about it. And the reason that it's a big deal for him, and why it might be, is because he plays extremely precise games. Like he plays Hollow Knight, and he plays Elden Ring and Dark Souls, and those games, like, you got micro, right? You got these like if you don't get it right within like a nanometer, or like within exactly the right timing, you're screwed. And so if there's a little bit of lag in the controller, which I would never notice on Breath of the Wild, because everything on the Breath of the Wild is slow, and you just kind of you wander where you want to wander, and all the enemies are slow. Like, it's not that hard. But if you're playing Hollow Knight, yeah, you need some pretty spanky reaction. I used to mostly use my Switch docked, and I use a Pro controller. I have this one. I went and got myself. I saw this one, and I'm like, I need it. I gotta have it. It's so pretty. It glows, man. It's so cool. And so I got this one, and it works. It works great. I think it works great. The only complaint I have, and I don't know how to fix it, is on the bottom here. These are buttons, like, but they're A and B. They're A and B. And so what I'm playing Mario Kart, right? Playing Mario Kart, and you get excited, and I grip the controller harder, and it hits the brake, which is really not ideal. So I'm like trying to play with like putting my fingers in not to not touch it. I'm like, what is? So I want to know how to like turn that off, but there isn't a way to do it that I can find out, and there's no way to like cancel it. Like, it's bad. Spanky reaction. So that's two phrases today that I've used with Samus that she's never heard before. Cultural differences, cultural divide, if you will. PC gaming, console gaming community. Who's in the picture? Let's see if we can see anybody that I know. I don't think so. That's not my community. That's Mad Mama. No, it's not. That is Steph, right? That's Steph, and that's Jate. Can you remap a controller on the Switch? I don't think you can. But I don't know who that is. It says cross community. Huh? Red Trevor? Is Red Trevor a... Hold on, I don't know who that is. Red Trevor Twitch. I've never Red Fire Rex Trevor? That him?
It's actually gonna be
That was really loud. That's him? Okay, cool. I am following him. I tried to follow everyone that was on that 50 streamers. I don't know if you remember. It went through on TikTok, and they tagged like 1 billion people, and I was one of them. And so I followed everybody that wasn't me, and that I hadn't followed already. And so he must be one of them, because I've never watched him. I don't know anything about him. Cool guy though. It looks, if he's he's right on the main page, he must be a mover and a shaker. So what's the deal? Rogue, he's a rogue buddy. Dude, we're partners. I'm a rogue guy. Exclamation point rogue if you want to have some delicious rogue. I'm drinking it right now. It's so good. Achievements. Charity stream, 9K followers, multiple salvations reached, lives changed and transformed. Those last two, I guess, sure. They're not numerical. No, I'm just kidding. Chat rules, donate gold, Discord merch. Maybe it's me. Is it my about this bad? Like, oh, shut up, me. Shut up. You sound like a goof. So, like, if I go to my about, I guess we can remove the chat. I've got, like, I think it looks nice, right? Like, I put, like, a lot of graphics and cool things in there, and because I like the way it looks. Although I think of it the way that it's gonna be weird if I say this. I'm gonna say this in a weird way, and feel free to call me out that I'm being a sexist pile of crap. But like like from a more female perspective, like I want it to look nice, and I find that if you go to I bet Steph. I bet she has a really nice about. She's got a really nice everything. Look at her. That's so crazy. Yeah, see? I look at this. Well, I guess it's not quite as fantastical. Who inspired me? There were two people that inspired me. One was Eagle Garrett. I thought he was pretty cool as far as the about goes. And where's your about, buddy? Yeah, he's got a nice one. See, he's got I thought this is really slick. This looks really good. It's got different graphics. It's kind of held together with a theme. And the other one was Miss Positivity. She has a really nice about, but not quite super like graphical, but actually I think it's quite nice.
And I need to find
Stop it!
Uncut.
Mute! So loud. Yeah, no, apparently not. It must have been just Eagle Garrett that I thought was really cool. And so that's what I like. I want mine to look like that. Your I'm looking for a about section. Okay, if I'm not reviewing, I'm trying not to be like rude, you know. I'm gonna mute the tab just because it's loud every time I go anywhere. Hit about. Dang. All right. Okay, first impressions. Again, like apparently I'm the only one who cares. Add her as a follow. Am I not following? I am following. I thought you wanted me to review it. If not, I won't review it. That's cool. All right, delete. I was about to say things, and okay, but I won't now. You want me to review it? All right. So instinctually, I guess I'd try to make it a little bit wider. See if you can make it a little bit wider. It's very interactive, which I think is good because like one of the reasons that you have an about is to introduce yourself. That's what this kind of is, but it's also to introduce yourself and kind of going, this is what I'm all about, and this is what you're gonna get, and this is what the channel vibe is. And so if I look at this and I'm like channel vibe, it looks like it's gonna be a fun interactive place. That's my first thought. Like there's gonna be cool things. I don't know what's going on here, but you know, there you go. Click see my stats. So I don't know what that is, but the impression is, wow, it looks like it's going to be interesting. Whatever this is, I'm kind of curious as to how that goes. It's busy. I'll give it that. Right? So you got blurps and you got, I don't know what Joybox is. I assume it makes sound effects. So you got sound effects, more sound effects, and then about, yeah. And then, yeah, standard stuff. Oh, you got lots. Holy macaroni. That just goes on forever. Discord, Facebook, because it's all links, right? Yeah. My graphic for my brain, like my own graphical brain, would be if you've got a bunch of like like things that don't have an actual underneath, like you don't really need it underneath. Like for example, Facebook doesn't need it, or I guess Discord would too, but not really. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just like, you could make them shorter. Take up less space. Read through the Bible. PC specs. Whoa, that's a long PC specs list. Okay, Instagram merch. Cool. You have merch? Really? What's your merch? This store is offline. Oh, womp womp. And there's a cow. Oh, okay. How about them apples? Just keeps going, man. Just keeps going. I have to add a new link, but the short links. Oh, so at the top. Okay. Yeah, I would say like thin these out. But if you got all these things together, they don't need to be big. They can just be smaller, or you can just get rid of the bell. But whatever. It's all personal preference when it comes to that kind of stuff. But yeah, you filled it out. I know a lot of people who just don't fill it out. Right. Personally, I wouldn't have the like 3 of them. I actually got rid of mine. I had a couple that were interactive, and I'm like, you know what? To me, it didn't match the vibe, so I got rid of it. But I think it looks totally fine. Crazy. Good job. All right, cool. Yeah, well done. Yeah, I think you put the work in. Good for you. Hi, Zach. Apparently, I'm reviewing. Let's do Zach's about next. See what that looks like. Coffee shop, TikTok, Daddy, merch. Boop. Streamlabs merch. So I have Streamlabs. I had Streamlabs merch. That was the first place I got it. My warning for the shirts is that they don't last. They are like, I had a shirt. I've washed it. You know, I had it for a couple, probably 2.5 years kind of thing. And it lasted a year, maybe, before it just looked like it just dissolved. Like the whole graphic in the front just kind of dissolved off of it. And it looked bad after that. Yours might be better because yours is black and white. Mine was like a full color thing. And you've got other things, so I'm sure they'll do better like printing on stickers and whatnot. But for me, I found the shirts were pretty poor. If you want another alternative, not that you want to make another one, there's a Fourth Wall. Yeah, Fourth Wall. There's a site called Fourth Wall. Yeah, I closed my site. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to just get to the. If you're looking for something that's not like merch store, you want to run it yourself, I recommend Fourth Wall. It's Twitch interaction, like Twitch interactive, so you'll get alerts and all the rest of that stuff. Plus, it's designed for streamers and content creators. It's actually run by Philip DeFranco, I think, is the one who started this, and so it's pretty good. You get your own little custom store and all the rest of that stuff. The one that I really like, if you want to go pro, is Sordog. Sordog is a Christian guy named Pablo. He's a great designer. Let's see if I can find the taco store. He's a great designer, got really good instincts. He really helps out. He's been very flexible and kind, generous even, right? And he creates some stellar looking merch. Like this is an like, well, obviously we got is taco. Do I not have a taco store link? Oh, for crying out loud, that needs to be fixed. I know, that's bad. Okay, I'll fix that right now. That needs to happen. But anyway, so he's got some really stellar instincts for merch. You see the cat in the background. There's the logo. The back looks like really cool. I love the black alternative one. That was my daughter's idea. She's like, okay, yeah, but can we get a black one? Like, I don't know. I'll ask. And he's like, yeah, that looked cool. And so he did. He created a black one, which looks stellar. There's nothing called store. Really? How about merch? What about is merch? That's just my merch. All right. Let's create one called taco merch. Add a new command. Tacos. Would you type in first? Like it was taco store? Yeah. Taco store. And then we're going to go. Okay, fine. Cool. We just got to go back to Sordog/taco. Shouldn't be doing this on stream. I get it, but I will forget. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to go boop. And then we're going to go activate command. There you go. Now it'll work. Taco store. How'd you get a picture of my favorite hoodie? I know, right? It's so good. This one here I love. Like I don't have this one. Quiz has this one. This is really nice. This is such a nice piece of merch. It's so cool. As in not just cool. I mean, it's cool as in it breathes, because it's an esports jersey. So what it's designed to do is to, like, you can sit there for a while, and it's so, in the summer, it's a nice shirt to wear. But anyway, I'm not trying to sell merch. I'm just saying that if you're looking for someone else to work with merch, and it'll cost you a little bit of money. Like the actual store, I think, is $100 and some. And then if you want him to design you something special, then you got to pay the designer fee. But my stuff, it's cold, right? Yeah, it doesn't have any insulation. I think it's designed because you're sitting indoors, right? You're sitting indoors. So this is my store. The hoodie. I love this sweater. I wear it all the time. This just turned out so nice. I love my limited edition cup or shaker. I turned out nice. It all turns out super nice. He's really good at what he does. I contacted him and I'm like, hey, so somebody asked if I sell the hoodie, right? Can you buy the red hoodie that I sort of have as my my I guess uniform. Makes me want to start a taco esports team. It's coming one of these days. We'll do TacoCon, then we'll start an esports team. But yeah, it's actually embroidered. It's embroidered. Like this isn't a sticker. It's not a what do you call a key transfer or whatever. It's embroidered. So it should look pretty cool. I don't have one. It's a lot of money for me. But if it's there. So yeah, anyway. If you're looking for like, because this is cheap though, right? This costs you nothing. It uploads easy. You put your logo on it, you call it done, and it's there. If a fan wants to get it, it's easy. This is very simple. Plus, it's already built in alerts and all kinds of stuff. So I totally get why you'd want to do that. But I'm just saying, like, if you're looking for something a bit more pro level, there's a guy that I know, and he's great. I will tout Pablo's skills to anybody who's asking. And even some who aren't. It's expensive, River. I agree. But I think that's part of working with a small store that makes pro merch, is that they're not trying to make mass-produced garbage. They're trying to create, nice looking stuff. Cosplay. I'm curious what the cosplay situation. Thank you. Hey, Duck, good to see you. I will drink more Rogue. Black cherry, it's so good. Reach conf. Oh, that just goes to the... Oh, you can eat pizza? They already have an agenda? I guess it's just like, okay, we'll just do what we did last year. Wow, wild. Okay. Well, I guess that answers whether or not I'll be able to speak, because it's already full. We'll see. Yeah, I thought that was going to show some cosplayers. I've seen you. What I should do is I should create an alert. It should have a sound. It used to. I'll put the sound back. Where's my pin? Hydrate. Sound. There you go. Fixed. Agenda for all 3 days. Meal ticket for 50. All 3 days. Lunch and snack and dinner. They do dinner? But that'll just keep going to the same place. So what's the dinner situation? Ooh, Pastors Conference. View all. All you can eat pizza. Oh, okay. I see how that works. Okay. And then dinner, pulled chicken bowls. Like Chipotle, but not actually. Hey, that's pretty slick. Wow, that's a nice place to be. What a good event. Good job. Well done, him. VR music. I just don't get why they're like, what is it? VR. It all leads to the same place. Right? I guess this is just telling you that it's a thing. This is what we do. Anywho, well, how do we get on that? Golly. It should be good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how it shakes out. I have to have a reason to go, and something to do. Taco's already represented. I don't have to go because Taco needs to be there. It's already going to be there. Going to have, I don't know, what, 4? How many Taco people are going? Bunch. So the reason I would come down is because I have something to do, right? I have to, I speak or I run a workshop or I, do something, and then it's an incentive to come down. I can raise some money for flight and whatnot. But if it's just me attending, then there's no point in me raising money to go, because it's not really a ministry then. It's just me showing up. I filled out the vendor inquiry. Oh, it's not quite there yet. Okay, I'm sure it will be. Put me down for whatever work. Yeah, I know. Like you're in too. Early wake up, 6:55. I know that's rough. I would imagine, yeah, it's the agenda from last year. But I have heard. Who did I hear it from? They said they were gonna help Papa T with his painting thing. So apparently they've said that they're going to do that again next year. What if it, like, okay, cool. So if they already know that in advance, maybe they know some other stuff. Who knows? Yes, I agree, but I would have a hard time asking people to help me pay for a flight if it was just to attend. In fact, I would feel like it wasn't enough, because you guys are networking. You're down there doing it. They're meeting you. You talk about taco the same way I talk about taco. You know, it's like it's not anything extra that you guys can't do. And so therefore, like, if they ask me to speak, you know, at least then I have some reason to be there. 2 other peeps already set up for the painting thing. Do they? Okay, far out, man. That's cool. Well, you're really informed, Mad Mama's Farm. You banned me. You can't. Actually, you can. She's an editor. She could. Just wheeled into the kitchen, started making toast with sunflower butter and a banana. I had managed to have myself some toast. I'm so stupid. This morning, it's sitting there, I'm on the call, like, and all of a sudden, gone. Power gone. And I mean, gone. And I'm like, oh, so I went and got the battery back up and plugged it into the router so that I could get my fiber optic back up and be able to get back on there. But my first instinct, legitimately, my friend, and this is no word of a lie, hey, Zucky, was, I'm going to go make myself some toast. I walked upstairs to make toast. I'm like, well, I guess I can't have that conversation because the power's out. I'll go make toast. And I went to go, like, how dumb is that? Oh, that's right. I was going to look at Zach's page. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me. This would be easier if I just click on it. When does Zach talk last? I guess it wouldn't be easier just to click on it. There you go. Click, and then click, and then click. Let's see how he's doing. Zach took the class, okay? So this is as much a reflection on me as it is on him. I don't have anything on mine. My stuff's in the future. Yeah, there's no point in filling it out if you're not ready yet. He's got such a nice setup. This is so much better than mine. It looks so good. I like that. I mean, Zach has an artistic eye, so he sees things betterer than I do. But dang, that's good. That shirt though. Let's go. It needs to be cleaned. That's funny. All right, you're about. Let's do Zach's about. Oh, Zachariah, Eutychus Pinkerton Lee. What the heck, man? Get on your about, dude. Your links are on. Yeah, this is really good. This looks like the pattern that they had at like on, what's the name of that? AI more advanced today for gameplay. Sure is, man. You're absolutely right. This I'm trying to think of what this shirt reminds me of. Like there's a specific, like it's like a diner or something, or like a TV show set in a diner. Very, very 90s kind of thing. Saved by the Bell. That's what it was. That's it. Saved by the Bell. You're right. That's exactly it. Well done. I like it. But dude, okay, let's see if the links actually work. Number 1. That goes to something. And it was last time he posted. Let's see.
I just wrote a song.
Did you? Okay, hold on. 1 week ago. That's not too bad. YouTube, does it work? Exactly Media, got a trailer. Haven't been on there for a little while, but that's okay. Understandable. X, he called it X instead of Twitter. That means he's a cool kid. He knows how it works. Hey, Driven by Faith. Good to see you. That is such a nice graphic. I really like the bright yellow. I think that's really, really stellar. It just grabs. This is smart, kind of. I really like the look that you've got. Really cool. Very cool. And Insta. Do you do the Insta? I love that so much. That's AI, I assume? That's still good. Facebook. Okay, Grandpa. Actually, I should say that. I say that, but there's so many people that are on Facebook and like in the church and in like the sort of the realm that I hover between, right? Like obviously Discord and gaming and Instagram and TikTok and all that. That's part of it. But the other side of it is Facebook, a bunch of Facebook people that's where they go. And so like when I said, they said, "Oh, that's cool. I'll go look you up." And they said they couldn't find you, or I tried to look you up, or I saw something. And they said, I looked you up on Facebook, and I'm like, it doesn't occur to me to ever do that. In fact, I wouldn't have Facebook if it wasn't for the fact that my family runs Messenger as our main communication. Hey, Warrior, I'd delete it. I really would. I'd get rid of it altogether. But that's probably not good. I have but stuff. I don't have much stuff, and please cannot log into my stream elements or anything like that. Okay. I mean, I won't. Don't worry. I won't judge it. It's fun to judge Zach, but yeah. Hey, Gabriel. Good to see you. I probably have to adjust my about. I have one thing, like I have a note here that says, put my reason that I'm called Christian Ninja on the about. Why am I called Christian Ninja? And to have that as a little about. I have some graphics that are set aside for things like that, and it's just not, I just got to sit down and do it. But like it's all the time, right? This is how many ideas I've had in the last month. Like it's just, there's so many, and then I have to sit down and actually go through them. Mother Goose. Oh, did you like that? I'm glad. Yeah, she's great. Mother Goose, she's really special. She's a good person. Did I tell you guys I have an interview tonight? Not an interview, kind of an interview. Anyway, I'm talking to Dordt University about coming and help teach a class on Christian content creation for a content creator degree, not a degree, a certificate in content creation and digital ministry. A gaming ministry, I think, is specifically what it is. And so he's like, "Hey, you want to help? I got a contact." Yeah, Dordt University is in the US. So I was actually going to help design the thing. They actually they hired me. I got to the end. I talked to the dean, and they're like, "Hey, you want and I said at the end of the interview, after they're like, "You sound cool. We'll hire you." I said, it's not a problem that I'm Canadian, right? And they both went, Psh, "No, it's fine. We have Canadian teachers." And the next day, we can't hire you because you're Canadian. Sorry. I'm like, "Oh man, what?" Okay, but they got so I guess I can show up as a guest speaker, but I can't help design and run the whole or not run, but like help with officially. Just excited. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be virtual. There's no way they're gonna let me. No point in having me come down there because it's just you stick me on a wall, right? It's cheaper to put me on the wall, and I don't know what I'm gonna teach, but I don't know how to answer that, Miss Duck. Have I visited her? I know it made no sense to me like that because I worked in the States as a Canadian with a Canadian, I have a TIN number, not the tax identification number. Like I've got it should have been fine, but they just I guess they just had some kind of weird thing. But whatever. I'm excited to talk to Brad again. Brad is, if you look for Brad Hickey, I think is his name. He's a good guy who loves Jesus and he loves gamers, and he's trying to use his influence to Brad Hickey. Yeah, look up Dr. Brad Hickey on the internet, and you're gonna be able to see a guy who is legitimately super into gaming ministry. Very, very cool. We're sorry. Yeah, sorry we can't hire you. Oh, Canadian. Yeah. I got that's like I got, I don't know what they call that. can't remember where you do the thing to the person that they do to you. Whatever. Samus Ninja. There needs to be a drawing of Samus as a ninja. Would it be an armored lady, a squirrel, just a short-haired redhead? Well, if you're, it depends on what kind of ninja are you, right? Are you the secretive, sneaky type? Because then the picture would just be of a tree or like a room where you're not in it and they can't find who you are. But if you're like an attack ninja, or you're like working politically or whatever, like depends. What's your ninja scheme? I'm the secret kind. I'm the kind that works behind the scenes. So their pictures of me, are rare. What do you mean if? Yeah, once we become the 51st state, which is an inevitability, apparently. I don't think that Trump really grasps how Canadians are. We really like being Canadian, and we're not like U.S. North. We're different, and we like that. All right, have a good one, Mad Mama. Yes, Miss Duck has a squirrely. Yeah, okay, there you go. That's cute. Okay, so that's that. I'm more than happy to continue with the A.M.A. Next step, what we're going to do, we're going to jump into a game called !Fun Time, which is Geometry Wars, but only $3 instead of $20. And so I saw Geometry Wars because I was thinking I want a twin stick shooter that just kind of vibes and has a really cool like neon aesthetic and has good music and whatnot. And so I went looking for it, and there was one that was Geometry Wars, and it's like $40 on sale for $20. And then there was one that was like $17 on sale for $3. I'm like, I'm gonna get that one. and it was reviewed okay. It had 19 positive reviews, and the first guy who wrote a review said he really liked it. So what do you want? We'll trade Alaska for Ontario and Vancouver. The Canucks won't be happy. You can have Vancouver, man. I'm not even sure that's ours anymore. That's China's. China owns Vancouver. They've taken that over. But yeah, you can. Alaska's pretty. I mean, that's something to give away, man. Keep Vancouver. Give it to Seattle. you can have Vancouver, but Alaska's crazy. They got all kinds of natural resources up there. It's crazy pretty. They've got some amazing stuff going on up there. Yeah, it's cold and yeah, it's far, but it's pretty good. I mean, I'm a Canadian, so obviously I'm partial to their vibe and aesthetic. Is that what they call it when you're in Alaska? One New Zealand stadium. Okay, I will look at it. We'll pull it up and we'll see what it looks like. Back to the far side. One New Zealand stadium. Click. See what that looks like. What is it? Located in the heart of... Okay, I'm going to say that word now. Well, how do you say that word? Otautahi. That's cool looking. What a neat looking stadium you have. We'll throw in California for $3. No, we don't want it. We're good. That's why you can have Vancouver. It's gorgeous. It's really pretty. Give me more pictures. News and updates. I guess updates would be the way to go. Picture. Give me pictures. Oh, how very... Oh, soccer? Probably rugby, actually. No, that's rugby, right? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, even California doesn't want California. They're moving to Texas. Which is crazy to me. Like, it's just so wild that, they got all these people that are like, they vote all this crazy, insane things in California. They're like, wow, this place sucks. Let's go to Texas, where things make more sense and they're a lot more safe and, whatnot. And then they start voting for all the things that wrecked California. Like, do you think it's going to work better in Texas? It's no. 3-scooter, lime scooter? I have not seen that. Cheaper to just sink California to the ocean. Do one of those Bugs Bunny things where he just kind of uses a saw and slices it off and pushes it into the ocean. I mean, it's on fire. It'd be like a hissing sound. Is it still on fire, actually? It's a hissing sound as it sinks into the ocean. Cleveland Browns are building a new stadium. Worthless but nice. Are the Browns doing that? Yeah, wow. When was the last time the Browns won stuff? When was the last time they were in the Super Bowl? When were the Cleveland Browns last in the Super Bowl? 2020. Oh, hey, all right. Well, there you go. 2020 to 2019. 2020. What do you mean never? Oh, they've never appeared in the Super Bowl. Sorry, I will continue reading to the bolded part where it says they one of the 4 teams who have never appeared in the Super Bowl. Golly, okay. So it's a tax write-off then. They're like, wow, we have all this tax money just filling up our rooms, just gold flowing and money everywhere. What are we gonna do with all this? And we should build a stadium for the football team. Maybe that's why they're not winning so much. Maybe it's just they need a new stadium. And then we'll see. Okay, is that your team? 20 minutes south to Brook Park. Okay. I've been. Have I driven past? No, I went to the Cleveland. I went to the Indians. Baseball. I went there once. Boring. There's a team called the Browns, much more lame than the Washington team. Yeah, there's been a bit of an exodus of creative names, or at least ethnic names or whatnot. Just kind of rewriting stuff. Football, it's football. So, but that looked like rugby because it had the uprights. They won AFL NFC championship before, precursor to Super Bowl. Well, I'd like to believe that they've been around long enough to have done that, but it happens, right? So, like, I cheer for Edmonton Oilers, right? They were good in the 80s, and then they were terrible for 25 years or something. Like well, no, that's not true. They're good right in the 80s and bad for a little while. Then they had a pickup in like I guess 95 or 96 or 7 to 2000, and then they were just terrible for a long time. So yeah, it happens. Commanders, the Washington Commanders. I mean, we have the Ottawa Senators, okay? So it's not better. Like the Senators. Do you know what the name of our football team is in Ottawa? It makes no sense at all to me. I don't know why it's called that. I don't think they know why it's called that. So let's do okay. So in Canada, you know, Ottawa is our capital city. So it's beautiful, it's historical, it's wonderful, and it got a rich history. And so what do you think that you would call the Ottawa football team, professional CFL Ottawa football team? What name would you come up with? Hello, Wolfcat. Good to see you. Love it. Love those emotes. Those are great. Doing fine. Just making breakfast. Would you like some sunflower butter? Yeah, let's go. So yeah, no, the answer is they're called the Red Blacks. And the thing was during they were named like during a real peak season of political correctness, where they were trying to figure out a name that was good and had some meat to it, but something nice to say, but it would offend no people and have no mention nobody, have no historical, nobody could have a complaint about it because of they found some statue or something. They're like, what are we gonna do? And it's just we're called the Red Blacks. And I'm pretty sure, if I recall, there's no reason for it. I'm gonna look it up because I remember hearing it when they named the thing. It's like, why'd you call it that? I don't know. Because Canada is red and white, so it's not a Canada thing. Why are the Ottawa Red Blacks called that? Boink. Let's see. Named after traditional colors of Ottawa. It's so bad. It's named after the color of their uniform. Oh, man. They used to be called the Rough Riders, right? Like, that Rough Riders is a way better name. Terrible. What do you want to call their team? Looks at uniform. The Red Blacks. What if it's orange and blue? Like the Oilers. Would you call yourselves the Orange Blues? That's dumb. You 3 brothers on the team? Oh, that's kind of interesting. The history of the universe. I still think that's dumb though. Rough Riders and the Renegades. Just they had a bunch of like they had a crest with an R on it, and they're like, well, we're limited. What are we gonna do? Broncos are orange and blue. Yeah, but they got the blue oranges. It doesn't. Yeah, exactly. What a terrible name. And nobody can be offended. That's what I'm saying. It's definitely a politically, because they could have called it any number of Canadian. I don't know. Could have called it the Goose or the Beavers, or could have called it, the Rockies, or could have called it the Appalachians. Could have called it all kinds of things. Could have called it something that typifies sort of a Canadianism. The maple syrups. I don't know. Get the Maple Leafs in Toronto and the maple syrups up in Ottawa. Like it would have been better in my opinion, but having a meaningless name that's just named by the colors of the uniform, it's just it seems cowardly. You know what I mean? The football team. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, because it was Washington Redskins, right? And so they had to get rid of Redskins because nobody was offended. Like literally, was anybody offended? Anyone? Was there did anybody who was of the Indian or Native American persuasion actually say, all right, bye duck? See, have they had a problem? Because I strongly believe they don't. Okay, be careful, have a good day at school, take care of yourself. And don't let anybody make any popcorn in the school cafeteria. The Redskins should have had changed their mascot to a potato. Just a nothing burger. Yeah. Just so, someone, wasn't that, didn't they do that in Community? The show Community, wasn't the mascot of the school just the human, and it was just some guy in a white skin tight suit? Ultimate lack of creativity. Cleveland Indians scratched out in and scribbled in Guar. The Guardians? Guardians. Ha! Guardians. That's funny. Hey, that's at least something. You got a popcorn maker? I'm a big fan of microwave popcorn. Now we have we had an air popper, we have a microwave popper, and we have the kernel, the actual spinner. You put the Watkins, I think it's Watkins, and you pour in the things with some coconut oil and you spin until you get popcorn. That makes really good popcorn, but it takes a while. And the microwave is as good. It's 99% as good. And so I'm given the choice between being able to pop it in the microwave and then walk away, or having to stand there and crank the whole time, I'll take the microwave. Been a while, yeah. Good to see you. Good to see you. I think we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Kettle corn the other night? Yeah, that kettle corn's good. Well, believe it or not, I had kettle corn the other night too, but it was microwave kettle corn. Microwave kettle corn. And it was actually really good. Okay. I'm sorry. I keep burping. I shouldn't be burping. Stovetop popcorn doesn't take long. It doesn't take long, but I have to attend to it. And if you wait too long and it burns or whatever, like at least the microwave, you can do a science. Like it is 2 minutes and 37 seconds. Go. And I know it's going to work every single time. Over Redenbacher's extra buttery or whatever else their thing is every single time. Whereas if I stand there and crank and I get distracted or something, not mine. Mine never does. Mine never does. I mean, it can. Like I pushed it. Like all of a sudden it's like pop, 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 and all of a sudden it's like one of those pop. You're like, I should stop it. Pop, pop. I should probably stop. Pop, 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 pop. I should. No, I'm really pushing it now. Pop, 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 pop. Like it's gonna light on fire. Turn it off. Because the idea of wasting the kernels, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but like you pour it in and you got. If I have more than like, I don't know, 10 kernels that are unpopped, I feel like I did it wrong. My son burned popcorn in the microwave. Did it with ramen? Yeah. Because it smells, man. It just smells things up. So I tried the sweet and salty kettle corn or over Redenbacher one. It's so good, so tasty. It's popcorn is great too because it's one of those ones that you can eat and you feel full, but it doesn't actually have a ton of calories. Like you can eat a lot of popcorn and not have to worry about calories. Last night we had tacos. I don't know if I told you guys. You know how everybody came in yesterday when I started the stream and they're all like, "It's Taco Tuesday. We're having tacos. I'm having tacos. We're making tacos right now." I was like, I have to make tacos, and every time I ask my kid to make tacos, right, whoever's cooking that day. They say no. A, because it's a lot of work, and B, because they don't love tacos. My one daughter doesn't like tacos at all. And so it's like making them make a food they don't want that takes a lot more work is hard to do. So I'm like, I got to go upstairs and do it. I'll do it myself. So I went upstairs and I'm like, immediately from stream, and I'm like, get the meat. Let's go. Put it together and made tacos. And they were really good. I have these awesome like Dorito, like they're like Doritos. Right, the actual shells taste like a Dorito, and they're so good. Grilled cheese, yeah. Do you have a grilled cheese maker? Because I like my little press. Palkia says, still trying to figure out what to do after my wife, 40 years, got called home to the Lord after months of battling a brain tumor and early onset dementia. Still don't know how to tell my grandkids where daughters all 6 and under, where their beloved Nana is at. Been a month, still trying to figure out how to go on and live my life. That sounds rough, man. And it's mixed feelings, right? Because it's like you have these the love of your wife and all the connection that you had to her for so long, and then seeing her sick, and you're like, man, I wish she wasn't sick. I wish I was better. And then when she dies, you get this sort of, I'm glad that she's not suffering. I'm glad that she's with the Lord. It's all positive stuff. We don't grieve like those who have no hope, right? But at the same time, your heart is still desires to be around. So I haven't faced death that way yet. We've had family members die. I had a family member of my immediate family, like my child, die. But the 40 years, marriage kind of thing, that's not something I've experienced. So I'd imagine, although the 6-year-olds are going to be, I would imagine are going to be surprisingly resilient, right? I don't think they're going to have, they're going to cry, right? Like you don't lie to them, obviously. You don't tell them that, grandma, is living at a farm up north, no, you can't go visit her kind of thing. And but they're surprisingly resilient. And it gives you a chance to talk through eternal issues with your 6-year-old. Talk through critical stuff about why we can smile while grieving, why we worship during a funeral, what your hope is to be able to go see her, why you have hope to be able to go and be where she is, that kind of stuff. It's all it gives a chance. And I think if you are a Christian, it sounds like you are, it's an opportunity to talk through that stuff. I always find it so sad, I guess is the word, sad. I am the grilled cheese maker. Nice. I find it really sad when parents lie to their kids about stuff like that, right? we don't know where they're going, or grandma's looking over you, or she's an angel right now, and all that stuff. And it makes no sense to lie to your kids about stuff like that, and because all it does is set them up for a misunderstanding of how eternity works. And then later you gotta take apart all that. I thought you said that grandma was this. I thought you said, grandma was that. And, you start reading the Bible, and it's like, that's not what I believe. I didn't grow up thinking, that this is the truth. I grew up thinking something else. And how dare you argue with what I've known since I was 4? So starting with lies like that, or with, mistruths, or not telling them how life after death works, I don't think you're doing anybody any favors. So just tell them the truth. Kids, just tell them the truth, man. Every time I came up with words on what to say, but when the time comes, I just couldn't get the words out. And that's to do with you, right? Because you factor in as well. It's not just about them. It's about you, where you're at, what's going on in your heart, whether or not you can, how you're processing it and whatnot. Hopefully you're not processing it alone. Hope your church is with you and you've got family with you and whatnot. But I'm sure they've been told, like, if it's been a month, I'm sure their parents have said, right? Where, like, it's not up to is it? Like, if I was the parent, it's like, it's like, well, grandma died, you'd have to, at some point that's going to come up, at least within a month, I would think anyway. But have they left it to you to do that? Because maybe your tradition is that, grandpa has to tell them or something. I don't know. It's, pretty close to the heart. Pretty close to the heart. Is that why you've been kind of away, or have you been doing other stuff? Well, what are you doing to process the grief? Like, what's your are you part of a group? Did you, do you do, hanging out with the guys? You going to church more? You serving more? Or you're reading, you're reading stuff? Like, what's your kind of go-to method for kind of working through the grief in the new situation, what life is like? I wonder about that, because I'm not super young, like, obviously, but I mean, I'm not super old. Everybody knows I'm not super young, but like I think it's because it's real. It's at any time your wife, your whoever I could get hit by a truck and all of a sudden gone. But even then, older, getting older, and all of a sudden, someone's got to die. It's going to happen. And processing that, you kind of, in advance a little bit, but experiencing it's another thing. I think they told them, but a couple of them, because they're deployed, all 4 of my kids and their spouses. Oh, in the military. Oh, interesting. So the grandkids are staying with you? Or they're staying with, because if all kids and their spouses are in the military, or they would live with them? Yeah, that's wild, man. So does that mean the kids are at home, or the kids are also out with them? I don't know how that works. I've never considered like a married couple that goes off and has children and ends up being deployed. Like, what do you do with the kids? Do they just come with? That sounds like possible. The way the missionaries bring their kids. It's a weird environment and difficult, and you got to figure some stuff out, but it's doable. But maybe military doesn't work that way. Part of a Christian veteran community who supports each other, and I have my support group at church. Nice, very good. I'm glad. And working is the most important part. Actually showing up and being part of that. But also, like, are you living at the same house? Like, do you have to downsize? Are you starting to think about, like I don't need all this room anymore? Or is it more along the lines of I couldn't leave this house, or I couldn't leave this environment if I wanted to, because this is where I live. I always think, if I were to be left alone, my kids take off and, my wife dies or whatever, then I'm like, I'm moving into a little tiny apartment, just give me my computer and a hot stove, and let's go, right? Just kind of simplify my entire life, because I don't need 12 rooms at that point. Or not 12. How many rooms do I have? Yeah, probably 12. Kind of bathrooms and laundry room and all the rest of that stuff. I do need like 2. Sad thing is that you grow older, you find that all your friends are dying as well. 10 years, that could happen for my age. Oh yeah. It's like when you're going to school, or used to be, but when you're going to school and everybody gets married, right? All of a sudden, it's like you're attending weddings all summer long for 2 or 3 years, and then that kind of goes away. And then after a couple of years, everybody's got little kids, and then that goes away, And then it's like, and all of a sudden, you're moving on to retirement, and then all of a sudden, everybody starts dying on you. That is life. That's the way life is. Kind of make you sad that's the way life is, but at the same time, it's always been the way life is. It's not. We shouldn't not know it's coming. I think the society or our predilection as a country or continent anyway, of pretending death doesn't exist, and pretending age doesn't exist, and pretending illness doesn't exist, and pretending all this bad stuff doesn't happen. Like, you just take them and you lock them away, right? Oh, you're old? Well, you're not allowed to be in movies anymore. You're not allowed to be in media anymore. And we're gonna lock you into an old folks home. Oh, you're sick? We're gonna lock you behind a curtain. We're gonna lock you behind in a room. We're gonna put you into a home. We don't want to see that. Like we just take all these situations that are difficult and hard to process and make us fear mortality, and we just push them away and pretend they don't happen. And it doesn't do anything good for them, but it also, having that kind of, I guess, sanitized, is that the word? Having that kind of lifestyle where these things aren't real, aren't part of your life. All it does is make you unprepared for the inevitable future that you're going to face. Like, we should be part of it. Should be part of our life. Like, yeah, maybe you're not equipped to deal with a mom, dad, brother, sister, aunt, uncle who's got, some serious medical thing. But to be like, oh, that person doesn't exist to me anymore because they are too hard to look at. That to me is, it's bad for them, it's bad for you, it's bad for society. They stay with us when they're deployed. The ones deployed to no combat zones, their kids go with them. One of my daughters is Navy, and her husband is also Navy, and she is on an aircraft carrier, and her husband is on a submarine. So the kids can't go with them. Yep, that makes sense. My oldest son and his wife are deployed to Poland. Their kids go with them. My second son and his wife are deployed to Korea, so they have kids too. Okay, interesting. So you have the kids of the naval kids, right? And if they're okay, forgive me if I'm reading wrong, but like, how do they not know that your wife died, right? If they live with you, surely they have figured it out by now. Is that a stupid question? Maybe that's a stupid question. Go Navy. Deployed to Poland. So interesting when you hear where people go. Like, we're in Korea. You're just like, okay, that's interesting. Korea. He's like, Korea has their own military, though. What are you doing over there? We're not at war with them, and we're not doing anything. Like, just be in Korea. Why are we over there? But I get it. You gotta. Everywhere is everywhere. All countries are everywhere. 34 years combined. First for as USMC. Letter 30 is FDNY. I totally know what all those words mean. The ones that stays with me, there are one. Oh, they're 1 and 2. Okay, well, that explains it. Yeah. And then you're talking about the ones that are in Poland. In Korea, how do you... Okay, interesting. Yeah. Like, you're saying like the next conversation you have with them is going to be charged, or at some point there's going to be a conversation where you have to have this Yeah, that sounds rough. I've been up for an hour and 22. I know I've been standing. I'm kind of wobbling back and forth because, I think I have to go to the bathroom now. But, Talkia came in and I don't want to just take off on him. But I am going to have to do something soon, or we're going to have a problem. Deployed in Afghanistan as we were processing soldiers. Yeah. Oh, wow. Japan with a visit to Korea, Fort Worth, Texas, Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, Port Hueneme. Wow. I've never been anywhere. Everywhere I go, I just stay. I was in Edmonton, and then now I'm in Ottawa, and I was in Cleveland for like a year, and that's it. The end. Okay, you know what? I am going to go take a little break, and I'm going to go back, going to sit down. In the meantime, do me a favor, go check out my website, XPlaceWeb, and just kind of feel free to play the game that's about to come up. I'll try to be respectful of your time. But yeah, I'm going to go quickly use the bathroom, come back, and either you guys can start or come up with a question, and we'll just keep going with the discussion, or we can jump into the game. Either way, publicly, you wouldn't know. All you'd see is this, and then I would go back to normal, and then I would wait a minute and just kind of find an excuse to leave. So I wouldn't tell you. I'll be right back. What a chill vibe. What a chill vibe. Well, thank you for your patience. I appreciate that. I know that it's been that was way too long. Like, man, I'm taking forever. I really got to get back downstairs. All right, tell you what. If I'm gonna give it again, last chance, A.M.A. And otherwise, we're turning on the vibe game. I'm gonna have to get back into the schedule next week, or at least I think I am. You know, Minecraft Monday, and then doing Tuesday, probably Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We got to figure out some kind of indie game. I've got a bunch that have come down the pike as far as you know, games that we could demo. There's a couple that look pretty good actually, and I'm like, all right, let's get those going. But of course, you know, I'm playing Final Fantasy, and the problem with playing a game like Final Fantasy, for me anyway, I don't know if it's that kind of chill. I'm sorry to hear that, Samus. But it's, yeah, so I don't want to forget how to play. That's my problem. I know for a fact if I get too far away from Final Fantasy, my brain is going to forget how to play the game. That's how I've proven that in the past. Did you want to talk about it, Samus, or is that just, do you want prayer? Like, what's going on there? I'm gonna take a bite of my sandwich. I don't want to launch a game if you want to chat, but it's one thing for us to be able to be going through, you know, difficult times and whatnot. It's another to watch others do it. I don't know which is easier or harder, you know, us to be going through some stuff or looking out at our friend and be like, I wish you weren't. I wish I'd take that from you. I don't know. It's hard if they're your friend. Yeah, I'll pray. Lord, I think there's one thing that we know about everybody who's on this stream and who's in the chat is that I think all of us understand what it's like to either struggle with mental health issues, to watch someone struggle, or to participate in something where we had to serve and love them. Like, it's everywhere. And so I'm thankful that you gave Samus as a friend to this person, and that they had the courage and to call, because a lot of times they don't reach out. So I pray that you'd give Samus the wisdom to hear well, and maybe if there's advice to give, but regardless, the patience. I pray for the person who is struggling depressively, that they would continue to reach out and they wouldn't listen to the voice of the enemy to tell them to get alone, and that they have no worthiness, or that you're against them. It's hard to just speak well, speak loudly to them so that they can hear truth. It's hard when your brain's fighting against you. Amen. It is hard when your brain's fighting against you, man. When you're like, when you legitimately know, and if you've been through it for a while, like, you can be like, you know what? This is my stupid, dumb, idiot brain that is doing this. Like I shouldn't feel this sad. I've done the math. Things aren't as bad as I feel, which means it's my stupid, dumb brain. And the problem is, I know for a fact when I let this thing go, I'm going to start believing I'm sad. And then I'm going to have, and then I have to come back around again, et cetera, et cetera. Like, it's a whole thing, and it's such a, you can get kind of used to it. That's why there's so many memes about it, because there's so many people dealing with mental health stuff, and then all of a sudden it becomes, you become used to it. It almost becomes silly. I don't know if that's the right word, but at least for me anyway, you get the thing where you're like, I wish I could motivate myself right now. I should be able to, but it's my dumb, stupid brain who won't let me. And you try to be forgiving and you talk to people about it. That's what I started the stream with was, man, I'm so glad I have a community around me that understands when we're going through a weird time and isn't like a jerk about it. Right? Yeah, I still got to follow through and stuff. But when I'm up and down and inside out, I have a group of people around that kind of goes, yeah, we get it. We're not going to judge you. We're not taking off. We don't hate you for it. We get it. And I said, I think last week, I'm like, how long do you have to go and say things aren't usual before the unusual becomes the usual? I don't know the answer to that question, but I do know that there's a real sense of Thanksgiving from me for what I get to do and who I get to do it with you guys, right? So I'm thankful for that. And a lot of people don't have it. A lot of people feel, they go to work and nobody cares. They go to church and they feel judged, so they don't want to say anything. They go to school and all they get is, responsibilities and whatnot. Or everybody's like, yeah, we're depressed too, so what's your problem? Suck it up. And so to find a group of people that's like, yeah, we get it, man. That's rough. And we're not going to judge you, and we're not going to try to solve your problems, or we're not going to compete with you. We're just going to say, yeah, that sucks. And if there's anything we do, let us know. And otherwise we'll be here when you feel less, or we'll be, what can we do? Part of the reason that I want to do more on the Discord is because I know that there are times for me anyway, right? There are times at night when I'm sitting there, I'm by myself, kids are doing their thing or whatever. And I'm like, I don't want to sit here and watch YouTube, and I don't want to sit here and watch anime. I don't want to sit here and, like consume that form of media. I want to be involved in something. I want to connect to something. I'll jump on his stream, or into Twitch, I should say. Jump on Twitch and be like, I want to find somebody who's, I don't know what I want in that scenario. Happened last night, right? Or the night before. And I kind of jumped on and like, okay, who's on? And I saw Empress was on, and she was playing Final Fantasy remake. So the number one, I'm playing number two right now. She's playing number one. Never played it before, but she's a lot more expertise on it because she actually played the older ones. And so she's going through that. I'm like, oh cool, she's playing the game. And I got on there and said hello, and she said hello back, and it was so much better because I felt known and I felt seen. I felt like I wasn't alone in that minute. You know what I mean? Like that someone who on the other side of the world who's never met me, who I'll probably never meet. Who I don't know if they consider me a friend or not. Or like I have no idea, but I know that we've connected a little bit, and that connection made my evening better. But then it's like I would like to be able to do that, but also get things back. And so starting on the Discord so that people can VC. Actually, Pastor Dewson's doing that right now. He stops stream an hour early, jumps onto his normal, like for that normal stream time, he goes and does it on Discord instead, and he just kind of talks to the community. And I'm like, that's such a good idea, and it's something I've wanted to do for a long time. I say that, but how do you pull the trigger? Made myself available to him. He didn't called him. He texted. Even so, I'm very glad he did. He's important to me and gotten pretty bad in the past. Yeah. And if you got somebody in your life like that who, has been in danger or it's hit them really hard, you can be like, ooh. You try that with Patreon. Yeah. To have a special thing. I find the hard part for me, the reason I don't do it is like, I could stop at 3. Like I could be done at 3 and then move into the Discord. Nothing wrong with that, but my brain is like, no, you stream from 12 to 4 and then you can do extra stuff after that. I just haven't wrapped my brain on the fact that I can stream until 3 and then go on the Discord until 4. I don't know, what do you guys think? Would you do that? Would you follow? This is a weird question, but would you like that if I went for the last hour from 3 to 4, I was just on the Discord and you were able to VC with me and we were doing stuff, hanging out, talking? I don't know if I'd play the game or if I'd just kind of sit there and we'd chat. I haven't quite figured it out yet. We could play, group games, go play, Fall Guys or something together. I don't know. Do I hear on Saturday you have some information for mods to help them to help you? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Got your message, ukulele. Saw that. I didn't think there was too much of a problem, but thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, I don't know what you mean, Warrior. Saturday, you have some information for mods to help them. To help you? No? What? Helping mods learn how to be mods? I don't think so. I did it a while back. I wrote a thing and I made a video for mods to talk about how to be mods. That is a thing that's on my YouTube channel. But I don't think I said anything about what Saturday. You got me wondering what I did say. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways you can take it. Like you can sit there and do a special stream, as in you make content for special people, or you just make it interactive, or whatever, or it can just simply be, I'm here, it's a drop in, do whatever you want. Yeah, there's a lot of different things you could do. Personally, I think that my hope would be to connect with people and hear their voices and do community stuff. That's my thought. It's hard to be unstructured. I'm not great at unstructured. But I guess we'll, you get it. You all get it. Ooh, that's loud. Turn that way down. Okay, Dinah. That was loud. So this is a game called Fun Time. Feel free to keep chatting. I'm doing right now with the Fun Time thing is I just thought it would be kind of fun to play a twin stick shooter today, and it was vibing. I went on to the Discord and I asked who wanted to play and if I should jump back in, and they're like, yeah, let's just vibe. So it works for me. I'm not feeling really a desire to run back in. Been 2 weeks, I've been watching, just noticed Edmonton flag in the back. Yeah. Yep, Edmonton. Yeah, there it is. That's where I'm from Hinton. But I lived in Edmonton for years and years and years when I was going to school. Finals tomorrow, let's go. Let's go. Get it over with, call it done. How to be better mod class would be cool. I did. Hold on. You know what? It's been a while since I did it, so let me see if I can find it. Content mod. Scrunkly writer mode engage. No, hold on. Stealth mode. No, not mode. I want mod. The art of moderation. There we go. That's it. Nope, that's editing. All right, so there we go. Boop. Is that the only one for mods? Show all. Yep, I think that's it. That's the one for mods. And if I go to my website, if I type in moderation, Ninja's Brief Guide to Internet Safety and How Not to Get Your House Burned. There you go. XtianNinja's Brief Guide to Internet Safety for Streamers, or How to Keep Your House from Being Burned Down by an Insane Person from the Internet. That's different, though. That's not for mods. That's for streamers. Okay. I appreciate that. Thanks for Driven by Faith. I try to put a lot of stuff on there. Obviously, I've got the live streams and I've got shorts and whatnot that I try to put on there. But when we do come up with something, like, for example, I gave some advice to somebody the other day, and so I'm going to turn that into a little video. It's basically highlights from the VOD. I've long since decided that there's no way that I'm ever going to be able to be a YouTuber. I'm a streamer. Yeah, I love me some stick shooter. Challenge mode. Let's go. All right. This is Geometry Wars Lite. This is the $3 Geometry Wars that isn't Geometry Wars. I wish I could. I think I could make good YouTube videos. I have skills for editing and stuff, but I just don't, I don't have time. Move with left. All right. Cool. That's health. All right. Now what? This looks bad. This looks like, those things just look like I shouldn't touch them. Yep. I'm smart. And that's a laser. I have no guns. Do I have to get guns? Oh, it's a twin stick shooter, stupid. Yeah, okay. That would be the other stick. Jeepers. Let me know how the audio is for you guys. Yellow bad? Yep. That was for science. Okay, red. Red bad? Oh, not as bad. Well, that's good. Yellow, super bad. Red, bad. You think that wouldn't be the way it is? What? How much do I suck? A bunch. That's how much. I'll turn it up a little bit. I'll turn the music down because I couldn't hear myself shoot. So let me know if it gets annoying. That seemed pretty loud. There we go. I want to make sure I balance my audio, my voice with the because part of it's the music, right? You want to listen to the music. All right, resume. Let's figure this out. I'm not going to get that health pack yet. I need a tutorial. What is going wrong? All right, let's try this again. So up here, I got +1. What does that mean? Health? Which means I can make it through the red because I have enough health? Where is my health? Okay, there you go. All right. Don't touch stuff. That's some good vibe music. I like that. Is that the way out? Yay! I exploded, but good this time. That was a good explosion. Score points. Okay. Nice. This is why I play twin stick. I love twin stick. It's so fun. Ow. I don't know if you guys are like, I don't know why it appeals to me so much. Probably because retro. Like, I would think that because, for a long time, you know, like I just like old school shooters. And I feel like I'm kind of good at them sometimes. And also, you know what really sparked the interest was, ow! Was Nier Automata. Like it did this a lot, which made me like, I'm like, I get to be good at this now. And I feel like I learned some stuff. What's your favorite? Hey, I need some advice for twin stick shooter stuff. Like, what's your favorite one? I hear Geometry Wars is absolutely amazing. Dark Narbit. Darly! Okay, cool. 2 stars. Oh well. Might be a generation thing. Lo-fi retro games. I mean, Neon. Like, I'm a child of the. I don't know. I'm born in 78, right? So like I lived through the 80s, but I was only 12. So 90s is really where I started to figure out where my brain works. And it turned on. And I have waking memory. But at the same time, like Purple Neon, it's kind of in my blood. Twin stick, Robotron 2084 back when I was a kid. Yeah, it is an old style, right? I mean, like Asteroids, right? Asteroids is similar. Maybe not twin stick, but same vibe. I love me some Neon Purple. Okay, what happens now? What? B? And then A? Oh, that's hard. Why? All right. Problem is I don't know where the buttons are. That's how you learn your buttons. Ow. Dang it. Wow. That's actually really good for me anyway, because I never remember where the buttons are. I was playing Smash Bros with my son yesterday. We jumped into Smash Bros on the Switch. And I was so angry by the end of it. Like, I was so done playing that stupid game. Made me mad. And the reason my kid's like, why are you so mad? Like it's just a game. And I think the reason was because I didn't feel like I was in control of my character. Like, it felt like I would do something, it would work. I would do the exact same thing and it wouldn't. I would, plan this move. I'd get close, wouldn't work. I go to the move and I'd accidentally do the move. And I'm like, of course, trying to change characters and find my groove. Finally settled on Wii, the Wii Fighter and Little Mac. I like Little Mac because he's so straightforward. But then you get to a level where you can fall off stuff, and I was constantly falling off stuff with Little Mac. So I'm like, all right, fine, I'll be the Wii Fighter, and I was able to deal with it. But it felt so random, Hi, Driven by Faith. Thanks for the follow. All right. Beep. I don't like that line. I don't think that's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a problem later. I'm going to die a lot to that. Some enemies can only be destroyed by colored trails. They have to be destroyed by my trail. Like in Tron. Okay. How do I get a colored trail? Like, obviously this is one of them. How do I get another color? Oh! There you go. Die, sucker. It's on the top left. Green. Whoop, that's not green. Green. Come back here. That's got a lot to worry about. But I did it. Ow. This takes a lot of brain power. I can't believe I keep hitting the right color. That's purely an accident, by the way. Like, I'm not looking up at the corner to see what the color is. There you go. See, you screwed it all up. Whoa, let's go. Good tunes. I don't think you could do a game like this if you didn't have solid tunes. You know what I mean? What did I hit? I thought I got my triple score. Was that a good thing? Because sometimes it explodes good. Like in a positive way. Oh, that was a bad one. I could tell that one right away. Ow! Stop hitting me. Get a little greedy here. My thumbs are absolutely flying right now. It's a lot of... Whoop. I guess I get triple score. That's good. Ow. Dang it. Do I have health? I have infinite health. I guess that's a good thing. One thing about twin stick shooters, or at least the scroller shooters that I like, I know there's a lot, is when you get the really powerful weapons. That's one of the ones I like. I don't know what those are called. I know they're called shmups as like sort of a general thing, but I know that there's also like some, whatever the one is that you go and the enemy scroll, bullet hell. Well, like, but bullet hell with progression, because some of the bullet hell I've played are just, they're just that. There's basically dodge the bullets. You don't really get much else. Just dodge the bullets. I am shmup. I'm all about the shmup. I only play story games because, you know, it's easier to talk over. I think I would just do these. I played Vampire Survivors. I don't think I have Brotato. Do I have Brotato? I might. I may not have installed it. I think I got it free one time. I never installed it. Brotato's a good one? Cool. I have 3 bombs. Use them wisely. All right. How do I use my bomb? I don't. Oh, okay. Let's try it, shall we? Pop. Nope. Blue. Yellow. Green. Oh, that one. Cool. It's the trigger. So if I get myself in trouble, Drainus. Is that a bullet hell or is that more tactical? Tactical makes my brain sad. Oh man, I thought I hit that guy. Because it's gonna throw like 1,000 enemies at me. I can tell. Ow! Hello? What's that? Take this, sucker. I wasn't about to sit around and wait for him. I don't know what he was gonna do. Oh, dang it. I was too busy looking at my chemtrails. You know, like the government uses to be able to spread the secret. I don't know. What do they do with chemtrails again? Something bad. I remember that. I'm glad that guy can't get past walls. The AI is dumb. If you suggested, I appreciate that. No, thank you. That's cool. I like that. So, like, I was playing Vampire Survivors for a bit. I played it for like 3-4 hours. Did they probably been brainwashed? Yeah, exactly. You don't remember because you've been hit with chemtrails. I like that. That's a good vibe. Change weather patterns? Okay. I think that's something you got to do. I think it has something to do with viruses and vaccines and stuff too. Probably something to do with 5G. Peanut butter jam. Peanut butter and strawberry jam. Score points match the color of health to pick it up. There's a lot happening in this game. I did not realize it was gonna like make me think this much. Like I get it, like it's smart. Like you can only do. Ow! You can only do so many. Like, do I put peanut? No, because then it would squirt out. That would be you'd be greasing one side and greasing the other, and then it would squirt the jam out. No, you need the absorbency of one part of the bread to hold the jam. Otherwise, it'll fall out. Supposedly weather modification, or whether it's worth. Mainly, I think the government issues chemtrails to make hard right-wingers mad. just an angering thing. Do you put butter on your bread? No. I probably could. There's so much to see. That's such a gentle song for what I'm doing. I like how there's like a comment that comes in to blow me up if I'm too comfortable in one spot. Whoop, like that. It makes you move. Yeah, because otherwise you could just sit there and play asteroids. That was the thing about asteroids, man. As soon as you like decided you were gonna leave your little comfortable space in the middle, then you're in trouble because it had like momentum and stuff. Oops! I got a star. That counts. Next level. I just wanted 1 star. Supposed to go through I guess if I no, I don't know to win. I think it's just get as many points as possible within the time without dying. And here's your health. My ship is vulnerable while boosting. There are a lot of different kinds of games in this game. Okay, boost is left. Cool. Ah. Didn't see that before. Easy. Wait, I can do better? Let's try that again then. It's the left button. Left button, not the right button. It's the left button. Try that again. Let's go. Just the trick is just ignore everything all the time and hope it works out. That's how I live my life, and that's how I play my games. Smile. Score as many points as possible before the time runs out, so there's time. Progress towards each star is shown on the right under the score panel. What? Towards each star. Oh. That's a lot of multipliers. How am I not getting stars? Ouch. Merp, 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 merp. What are you? I've seen you before. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, I didn't realize they were allowed to fight back. I think that's illegal. And that's all my explodies. Not gonna be able to get more of those. Rough, rough. I can shoot his lasers, so that's something. I know it's rude. They shouldn't be having the lasers. That's my thing. They should have something else. Ow! Dilly ding ding darn it. Oh, you're behind me. Shouldn't be. Oh wait, hold on. Can I kill these guys with the color? Red. Hold on. You're red. Red! Red! I can kill things with color. That helps. Okay, cool. Neat. Oh. I guess I have to... That's too many buttons! That's so many buttons. I gotta change the color. I can do turbo to get out of the way, I suppose. I get triple score when I kill them that way, though, so that's helpful. Nice. Okay, so yeah, so it's left is turbo, right is shoot, and then all the X, A, B, Y are the colors, and then the twin sticks. Wow, you know what it's gonna do next? It's gonna say that I can click down, like you know how you can use your sticks as buttons. That's gonna be the next thing. Click the button to do something, because I don't have enough to worry about. Reach the end as quickly as possible. I have to do it in under 2 minutes. It's gonna be a long one. Okay. Friendship. Hi. Hello, friendship. Are we best friends? Hi, friendship. What are we doing? Am I protecting my friendship? My friendship died. What? What do I do with my friend? Oh, he's yellow. Oh, look at him! Do it. Oh, he died. Just when I figured out how to use him. That's there. Now we're talking bullet hell. Okay, cool. So when he's yellow, he does a quad pattern. When he's blue, he does a couple. What do he do when he's red? Fire randomly and wildly. Okay, good. That's kind of more my style. Randomly and without cause. Oh no, he shoots the same direction as me, just behind me. Which is why it looks so random and weird. Okay, that makes sense. How do I get to the end? I don't understand. What's the end? Oh, I have to last however long? That's the idea? What do you do when you're green? He shoots 3. I think red is the best one. Although I don't know what it's doing. Do I supposed to blow these things up? I guess I am supposed to blow things up. All right, I didn't realize that. All right, we should do green now. Because he'll shoot more and harder. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't realize I was supposed to fight back. Let's try that again. This time, I'll fight back. Ow. You gotta hit it a lot. 1. Ow! I'm not getting hit, you're getting hit. Whoa, okay, too far. You think that hurts him? I don't know. Whoa, I'm way behind. All right. I think that's bad guys. Okay, great. Why? Now there's bugs? I hate bugs. Did I last? How did I do? Try harder, do better equals win. I maybe shoot gooder. YouTube is goated for this sort of thing. Do you know how to put new bulbs into a car? I don't. Yes, I do actually. You open the hood, you look down in there, and what you'll see is a little pinchy thing, or probably a screwy thing, but also a pinchy thing. And you pinch it out, and it'll bring out the little bulb holder, and then you just pop it in, and slide it back in, and it should snap into place. Don't overthink it. It literally you pull it out, you do the thing, and you snip it back in. Just figured out how to take out the little bulb section. You don't have to take the entire unit out. You just have to get to the bulb part. Let's try that again. I feel like I need to get a star, or there's really no point here. No, that's a bad one. Shooting at random might actually work better for me. What? No, I disagree. Green is the way to go. Because it'll shoot 3. Ow. Doggone. I need health, man. How do I get health? Ooh! I'm gonna save that for when he starts shooting freaking ships at me. That is rough, bro. Yeah, that's rough. Holy, that's hard. Don't touch the bulb itself. No, yeah, yeah. You don't want to touch the bulb. Well, it's gonna be LED, but yeah, because otherwise it used to be the way. I don't know if it still is, but I've definitely heard that before. Don't touch the bulb itself. Hard to do when you're, unless you wear gloves, I suppose. Try next level, even though I didn't get a star. I wonder what it's gonna be now. Fun time. Hashtag fun time. I'm not having a fun time on that one. That one kicked my butt. Score as many points as possible. The end. Okay. I'm in space. Asteroids? No limit. Oh, that's kind of cool. Woo. Thank you, just other paw. Other paw. Does that mean you're ambidextrous? I'm trying to run away from my own little friend gear there. Ow. I can't break the rocks. They just don't break. Am I even close to a star? Owie! I hit a rock. I got a rock. It's got like some Pac-Man situation to it when you're... Owie! I hit a little tiny rock. That's no good. I could call you Rara. It's easier. Okay, all right. I'll try to remember that. Good to see you. I found a twin stick shooter. Normally I play story games, and we were going to play Final Fantasy, and I'm in like a really interesting chapter of Final Fantasy, but for whatever reason, my brain's like, twin stick shooter, do it. So I literally bought one today. $3. I'm like, oh, there's one on sale, $3. Let's do it. So we'll see how it goes. That was actually kind of fun. I think it's crazy that it lets you, sorry, I'm literally having to think. Lets you just continue on to the next level, even if you haven't started that one. It's like, all right, you want to keep going to make it harder. That's on you. Ouch. I think I like white better. Oh, he's got shields. I don't like that at all. I need to not be in this area. There's too many things happening. Let's go back where there's less rocks. Yeah. How you doing? Are you a twin stick person? You like these kind of games? We were just talking earlier about how they're very retro. I was trying to get behind him. Oh, wow. Yeah, I keep running away from my own freaking little guy. What? He explodes? That's not fair. It feels retro, but it's got like a really pretty aesthetic. Actually, they don't really think of it. They've released a bunch of Atari retro, like remakes of Atari games, like old Atari games. They might actually be fun to try out now. I'm trying to think which ones I had. I had Missile Command. It's still the same game. Like the mechanics are basically the same. I have Yar's Revenge. What else do I have? I got a bunch that are owie. Woo! Hi! Those little shinies are such a pain. Say yes or no to what? BTTV, right? Or you should be able to make a note of their name. I don't. I mean, I do, kind of, but I don't know where I would do that. Yes, I do. If your question was how do I do that, it's just there's a little snappy thing like inside your hood where the little housing is for your light. There's a little thing you pinch, and you can probably pinch or twist, but anyway, it'll pop out and it'll just have the bulb there. You pop the bulb in, you're good to go. Yeah, I have BTTV. I would have to. Maybe I should install it. Or maybe I play with it and I didn't install. I don't know. I'll figure it out if that's the thing. Golden Saucer in Final Fantasy. Yeah, I was in Golden Saucer, Final Fantasy VII. I think last time I played, I couldn't find my way to the next dot, and I was like, that's annoying. So maybe I just need to maybe a little bit of time away. Maybe make me want to get back into it. You know. And that's why you don't pause a twin stick shooter. Batter your enemies with the wrecking ball. Ooh, that sounds fun. Hit the wall. Match your wrecking ball to the color? Oh. What color? Everything seems to be dying just fine. This is the easiest level. Yay! Never mind. Shut up. Oh, like match my ship to the color of the ball when it changes. That asteroid's annoying because it keeps getting right where I am, which is kind of the point. I would imagine. How am I doing? I didn't even make a star yet. Why is everything shiny? That's too many asteroids. Oh, that was hard. That was hard. Oh, what's going on? Yeah. Sorry. Forgive me if you have to go. I get it. We can come back and chat if you can hear me. I apologize for ignoring you. Didn't mean to. Heads up, you're coming to boss fight that I was stuck on for a week. Oh, you mean in Final Fantasy? I'm like, in this game? Please no. You mean, yeah, level up, feel comfortable. I've been leveling up pretty good, but I think you're right. Like if you adventure a little bit and you go and you get the right materia and like you do some side quests, usually you show up, you're pretty ready for it. But thank you for the warning. We'll see how it goes. Well, that was terrible. Let's see what it does. See what's next. Choices. Reach the end as quickly as possible. Match the color of a health to pick up. Okay, cool. All right. Doodly doodly doo. How do you get out? What? No, but like really, how do I get out? Oh, I have to score 1,500 points. 15,000 points to get out. Okay, interesting. Let me out, 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 let me out. I'm only at 5,000 points. That's what these multipliers are for. Aww. Hi there. Okay, let's chat, man. I'm happy to chat. What's going on? So I'll play for a little bit while you type that out if you want to, and then we can switch over to just chatting. Because you're more important than the game, I promise. Restart. I did a terrible job on that. Well, I can go this way. Okay, cool. Well, okay, so you're in a place right now. You talk about mental stuff. Like you're among people that a lot of us have mental health issues when it comes to depression, anxiety, learning disabilities, social stuff, and we've all spent some time in tears. But so we'd love to hear, like, if you want to talk about it. I'm a big believer in, if you let it out and you don't have to suffer alone, that even just talking about it or typing it for that matter has power all on its own. It's hard to see. What? I'm sorry to hear about your cat. There's a lot of people on the chat who like cats. I can tell you that. A lot of people in the chat who like cats. Master color the lasers to and flames? That's too much. Nah, this is impossible. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a thing for me. Easier just to dash. Ow. I don't feel safe in my school. Got hit by 2 snowballs in the face today, but there are way worse situations than that. That sucks, man. Okay, I'll tell you a little bit of my story. Just to kind of relate a little bit. So when I was growing up, I quit. Push play on music. So when I was growing up in school, so it would have been probably, I mean, my whole elementary school career and my high school career, I faced some pretty crazy bullying, right? Pretty crazy bullying. And so you're looking at someone, or I'm someone who understands how it feels to be on the side of, why are you doing that to me? I don't think I deserve that at all. How did it become popular for you to hurt me specifically? Like, why does that entertain you, right? And so therefore it's, like, I don't know if that's how you feel, but I know that for me, it was a common occurrence. There was actually a period of my time, it was grade 7, where the people at school, my class and otherwise, found it entertaining to throw rocks at me, like as sort of like a piñata on the way home. Just like, let's just throw rocks at this guy because it's funny. So You get bullied, but of course there's some, yeah, okay, mean comments. So what's going on? So snowball to the face sucks. That's for sure. But like what's actually going on when it comes to your what had you kind of crying, or what got you upset today? Obviously the snowball to the face doesn't help, and that nobody likes that. But but usually you don't complain about that. You just kind of go like, that sucked, and then you move on. Usually there's something deeper to it. So is there something going on? And that's the end of the road. We're on to water now. I'm in a WhatsApp group where you can talk about your problems. Oh, that's nice. That's good. Like, is it local with some friends and stuff? Or is it like a counseling thing? Because I know that there's a lot of kind of online help what you can get. Sometimes you got to pay for it and stuff, but sometimes hard to find. I was always labeled Christian nerd. I was the only Christian really in my school. Didn't know of any other Christians. There were two that called themselves Christians sometimes, but not at school. So they attended, like, I didn't have a youth group growing up. It was a youth group with me and a girl named Colleen, and that was it. And that was the whole youth group for the whole church. And she, we didn't hang out for usually at school. I tried to be her friend, and I thought we were friends, and we were friends for a little while, but it turns out that I was the only one who thought that. And then the other guy, Jeff, right, he called himself a Christian, but he certainly didn't act like one at school. I was the only one who really kind of had my faith on my sleeve. And you're right, it makes you stick out. Plus I was the only one who was like into computers, right? I was the first one, I should say, in my school to really kind of go deep into the computer realm. I sucked my cousin into the fray, and he went off on it too. But like that didn't help, the only guy in the library who uses a computer and likes to mess with it. And of course, then I was youngest because I skipped a grade, and smallest because I skipped a grade. So I had a lot going against me when it came to social stuff. The group in a community. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm glad. I was when I started the Bible study at school, we had a lot of opposition from the principals, as he was a Satanist. Yeah, but here's the thing about being a Satanist. That is also a religion. And so, because they use it against, Christians and other religions all the time, because they have Satanism or the Church of Satan registered as an official charity, and a religion, right? So that they can use that leverage to mess with laws and stuff, right? It's like, well, if you're going to have a statue of the cross there, then you got to have a statue of Satan next to it. It's only fair. And so instead of them going, okay, we'll erect a statue of Satan, they just take down the cross, and it ends up being, and so they use that to troll. He was in his own group in the afternoon. We had in the morning. Many Satanists came over to us. Some did accept Christ. Oh, wow. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. I don't think I've ever really legitimately met a Satanist or had been part of a group where that was around. I grew up in a pretty small town, right? Like I grew up in a town, 4,000, I think, maybe, people. And like when I left and came back, I think it had ballooned all the way up to 9, because they found diamonds. They opened another coal mine. The mill got an expansion. It's like it's a trade town, right? And so they had all these kind of things going on, and so it did get bigger, but it was always very, very tradesman, very, very, everybody has money and nobody has any time, and nobody can stay married because everybody's at work all the time. And Anoka, Minnesota is the Halloween capital of the world. I did not know that. Just, wow, that's wild. That's completely wild. Rara says, right? You said Rara? Am I correct? Did I do the right thing? Am I smart? I did. I had to scroll all the way up to see if that was correct or not. Nice. Some people said that they would do some horrible things in the wood. I won't say words because I really don't know how Twitch feels about it. Someone was typing in this. I'm from Germany. Don't know how everything called. And then it just happened too fast and we're all fighting. It was too much for my anxiety and fear of looking people, so I started crying. No, dude, I get that it's really hard sometimes to explain in the amount that Twitch gives you. So don't worry about it. We spend a lot of time talking about that kind of stuff here, and so having an extra space is totally fine. You're from Germany. I know some folks from Germany. We have one of the few people that have been on my stream, like at the very beginning, like day one. They listened to my podcast before I had a stream. They were like OG supporters. They were dadgum. Hold on. That was really bad. I'm just trying to turn off my controller and it's launching Steam. So yeah, I got some folks from Germany. I don't know where they are. I probably could because they've sent me a couple of gifts. I gave me some crazy tasty gingerbread one time. Man, it was good. But do some horrible things to the wood. Yeah, okay. And then typing in this. Oh, like what in WhatsApp you mean? And then it just happened too fast. We're all fighting. Like somebody said something terrible. Somebody accused you of stuff. And then all of a sudden there's a bunch of fighting. And then you just like, I can't take all that, and then left. So it sounds like it was some of your friends and some people that you didn't like. And you were all out there in school or somewhere around. And then all of a sudden somebody said something really terrible. Is that how that went down? Because I know that I keep saying I know that. I shouldn't say that. I feel that, or I think that. That's being extreme is more and more and more and more prevalent. The humor of today and the accusations of today and the threats of today are way more extreme than when I was younger and when I was like, yeah, there were people who bullied and there were people who said and did horrible stuff, and yeah, there was some pretty bad stuff, but like it's like the advent of the internet gave people a new level of vocabulary in order to make other people feel miserable that they wouldn't have known otherwise, right? And they gave them another avenue to do it. Like it was like if I was at school and somebody said something mean to me and I heard it, then it hurt or I was affected by it. But as soon as I got home, I was home. Nobody's going to come knock on my door and call me a name or tell me I'm ugly or stupid or whatever because they're at my door. They're not going to do it. They have to wait till I go to school. However, today, because of social media and all that stuff, they can send you a text or they could post a picture of you on socials and tag you in something unflattering or something terrible. And you could be bullied 24/7 by people that don't even go to your school. Like it's pretty intense. I like all the people in the group. I don't know them in real life, but we are chatting since August 2024. So we know each other pretty well, but all the messages that we're saying, I'm going to blank myself now too much. So is it an official group of like, as in is there a leader or is it just a bunch of people kind of found themselves on the same app or in the same group and decided to help? Because is it more like a Reddit where just a bunch of people are there and they're all talking about the same thing, or is it like there's a counseling? It's a second one, like people found each other. Yeah, which I mean that's good. It's tough, right? Because you don't have anybody there necessarily who has leadership experience or counseling experience or is necessarily like mature or has a bunch of ways to help you, but you do have a lot of people in there that are going through a similar thing. But the problem with when people who have mental health issues are all sort of on the same app or all on the same area or all in the same class or all in the same group, when one starts falling off the wagon, and start bringing stuff up and saying inappropriate things or for that matter, just kind of shares some really deep stuff that's really going on, like what they're supposed to, the other people that are in the group can kind of get affected by that. And suddenly they have these weird emotions that came from someone else. They're like, I don't want that, and that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to get comforted and cared for, and you're now affecting me. And that if that person's not stable, then they go unstable, and it becomes a whole thing. Some people, especially online, because of the anonymity, they can say whatever they want, and so they're willing to do. They'll say extreme things, way more than they would say ever sitting in front of you. Way more more offensive or more intense than what they would say if you were sitting and having coffee one-on-one, right? so it ends up being difficult. And if it is your only friend group, or it's a group that you are dependent on, then you feel a draw towards it, even though it is sometimes really difficult. That's got to be hard. I know that one of the things about going through a hard time is you can feel very alone, right? And so you want to reach out and find these kind of groups. I have a kind of people-pleasing syndrome, and I always just want to help and even forget about myself sometimes, like eating or drinking or even hygiene, but I can't help to try to save them. Yeah, they're not savable, right? Like, and I think you know that. Like, it's not a matter of saving them. No, but they're not savable in the sense of if there's a thing you can do to rescue them from their problem, because that's not how mental health works, right? It's more along the lines of you can walk along with each other and you can give each other tips, or be there for each other and remind each other that the world isn't coming to an end, that, your thoughts aren't telling the truth, that there is a hope, there is a future, how you feel now isn't going to be how you feel in a year. Stick to it. Here's what I did with my meds. Here's what, how I got through it. Like, you can help each other in that way. And that's good to do that. But it is, if you got a bunch of people who are trying to fix each other because they want to feel better about themselves, or they feel like they're an expert on someone else's mental health, then that actually gets kind of dangerous, because there's a term, Messiah complex, right? There's somebody who wants to save people and believes that they can save people, and it's their job to sacrifice themselves and hurt themselves and put themselves out there to be hurt or like wreck their own mental health or physical health, so they can help the people that are in front of them. And they feel like they're important, or they feel like they're doing some good. And it ends up half the time when it comes to somebody with a Messiah complex like that, usually it had nothing to do with helping that other person, and everything to do with making themselves feel special, making themselves feel good about themselves, making themselves feel valued and hopeful and meaningful. And it wouldn't matter who they're around, because it's not about trying to help that person. It's about them looking good, which isn't good, because a lot of times the advice can be really, really bad, but it sounds good to them. And so, or they read it online somewhere. It could be hard, especially if you got somebody who you trust, right? Who built your trust, and all of a sudden they just realize that they can now be the one who gets credit for saving you. And so they turn you into their project. I just want to be a safe place for them. And if I can't help someone with their problems, I just think it's my fault, and I just let those thoughts in my brain, and it breaks me even more. Yeah, it's good. It's good to have compassion. That's a critical part of being a good person, is that you feel feelings on behalf of other people, which alters your behavior, right? I wouldn't want to do that bad thing because it would hurt someone else. So therefore it prevents me from doing the bad thing, because I don't want someone else to feel bad. That's a good thing. In the same way, like, I want to be someplace that I feel helpful and that other people are safe. And then when I feel like I'm either doing harm or not helping, that I have a responsibility, or that I'm making people feel bad. But that's really not how it works. And I'm sure you know that, right? You don't have the equipment, and nor do you have the understanding or the finances or the training or any of that kind of stuff to actually be able to fix anybody. And in truth, the other side of it is, I think the thing to remember is just the fact that you're there and listening is usually way more than enough. Because if I assume that you know what it's like to feel alone, right? To feel like nobody understands you, nobody's listening, or that people are tired of you, and every time you ask how you doing, you're tired of saying, I'm not doing that good. And so you feel like you pull yourself back because you're a poison to other people. You don't want to infect them with your negativity. So you feel alone, which means that just being there, just being able to listen, right? And just be able to hear and go, yeah, that sucks. Man, that must be hard. Wow, that's pretty crazy. I hope you're going to be able to get some sleep tonight. Like, nothing that helps, quote unquote helps, like no advice, but the fact that someone else is there affirming that the pain I'm feeling is legitimate, the confusion that I'm feeling is something other people have felt, the fear I'm feeling is something that is not uncommon, and other people have been there. Just hearing that is already very helpful, very healing, because people think nobody else has gone through what they're going through at the degree or when in that kind of flavor. But when they bump into somebody who's like, actually, I know how that feels, it is healing in its own way, even if that person has no solutions. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for saying that you like your stream. That's cool. None of us can be a safe place for others 100% of the time. We make mistakes. We have our own needs and issues that might stir up feelings for them. It's true, and it's not good for us to be the pain sponge for our group. Some people like that. Like their whole identity is they don't feel like they can function in this world unless they feel bad. Like as soon as they start feeling better, they self-sabotage just so they can feel bad. And some people they feel like their role in the group is to be the one who everybody complains to, be the one who doesn't get the sleep, be the one who is up late night, be the one who pays for everything. It's just they're like the sacrificial lamb so that everybody else can feel better. And what it ends up being is they're being used, or they're not being appreciated, or they're stepping on other people's toes, because other people should be stepping up. Other people should be giving advice. Other people should be taking care of them, but it's not happening. Why? Because that person keeps injecting themselves. You can't be everything to everybody at all times, nor can you be perfectly healthy, especially if you're dealing with your own stuff. You need someone else. You need to have times where you can be weak, and you need the group to be able to step in and help you. That's how group work. Like sometimes one guy's up and one guy's down. And then when it switches, that person can support that person. When it switches, that person can support that person. It's a good thing. But if one person's like, I only ever want to be up here, I can't be down here. And if I ever go down here, I'm going to live in denial and I'm going to pretend that I'm up here. Then it throws off the group dynamic, because you aren't doing well. And now the people who are low, they're also not doing well. And you're claiming you're good, but you're actually falling apart, and it ends up not working. You need that ebb and flow from multiple people to be able to. That's the beauty of a group. The beauty of a group, like a healing group or like a support group, is that not everybody's in the same place. Some people are further down the line. Some people are brand new. Some people have good vocabulary. They understand what's going on. Some people have no idea what's going on, and they're learning. Like it's some people are really good at sharing. Other people are terrible at sharing. Some people overshare, and you have these, this dynamic that other people who are in a different part of the journey can help each other get there. Like even when you get to the end of like the line, like you feel better, quote unquote, feel better. A lot of people will take that, I feel better, I'm doing much better now, and they'll turn around and they'll start a different group. And the reason is because they want to bring people along. And even while helping people along, those people who are further back or still messed up are actually helping them, because they're able to see how far they've come. They're able to see and realize that the stuff that they've learned and the misery they went through now can help someone else and can help them maybe not go through that misery. But sad right now, can only stay 35 minutes longer. We're 6 hours ahead. My screen time is over at 9:30. I hear that. Yeah, I do the same thing for my daughter. No, just gone. Well, I'm happy to chat if you want to chat more, or I can fire up something else. I think I'm probably done with fun time. It was kind of interesting, but I think maybe it's time for Final Fantasy. What are your thoughts? I got a tummy issue. My tummy is doing weird stuff. I guess not sleeping or not waking or not. I don't know what I'm doing. Self-diagnosing is dangerous, and also something that can't be your hobby. It becomes your whole identity. When all you do is, you spend all your time navel gazing and looking into your own world and wondering what's wrong and how you can fix it and changing this and changing that. It makes you crazy. Like, because you'll never be perfect, and you feel more than it is, and you feel more issues than there are, and you're comparing yourself to other people and be like, well, I'm not like that, so there must be something wrong with me. But you're just not built that way, right? It can be maddening to try to always be so introspective. But I'd be glad to watch. So, yep, rock and roll. Go for it. Well, we're at, I'm going to go do the story. I hope to do the story. The next thing I have to do is literally, you find 2 dots. It just said, go have fun. That's the mission. Go have fun. So I'm going to go try to have fun and then play the game. Start the story. I don't know. We'll see. Why are we preparing shaders? Did we download yet another update? This game has a lot of updates, which is good, but I hope they update the textures. I hope they update the graphics, you know, which they're not gonna. It's PlayStation, right? They want you to, you want to play it on PlayStation, it'll look a lot better. I think it's not supposed to. On PC, it's supposed to be more powerful. But as lovely as this game is, and as much as I enjoy it, I've been having a lot of fun. One of the critiques I have is that it should look better. It should look a lot better on PC, and it doesn't. Okay, let's go find these 2 dumb dots. Right? I'm supposed to get, that's where I'm supposed to be, but I can't get there. So I have to go here, I guess, and then I have to go here, and then I got to go there. I'm assuming. Let's try it. Hey, Tifa. Let's go on a date.
I can't believe it. I'm finally at the gold star.
91.
And everything about Battle Square was badass.
Missing 880 channel points because I've been lurking. Laptop didn't count. Aww. Aww. I'm sorry to hear that. I can't give them to you, though. I have no way to do anything about that. All right, Chocobo Square. We're in. We've been. I don't know what happens now, but here we are. Ta-da! I think I have to open up all the areas. I was playing hashtag fun time. Yeah. But what ended up happening was I was basically like losing, and I kept progressing and be like, this game is getting harder and harder and harder.
Daddy needs a new pair of shoes.
So we're gonna jump back in here.
Wow, you really can get sucked in.
I did play for an hour though.
You can see how people end up in debt.
Well, Chocobo racing.
Yeah. Let's make sure we don't.
Chocobo racing.
Welcome to Chocobo Square, Kupo. The racing birds here are as quick as lightning.
Here, the feathers fly in high-speed racing action.
Welcome to the Chocobo Racetrack. Do you currently have a membership with us, sir?
No.
Oh, I'm
Nor
so
will I.
Sorry, but I'm afraid our services are for
Okay,
members
bye.
only.
Oh, that's too bad. Might have been fun.
All of our guests are more than welcome to watch the races
Did
on
you?
the monitors, however. You'll find them just overhead.
We still have to do some fun stuff in this fun area, and if we don't do the fun stuff, they don't let me progress the game. So
Your trusty guide, Moogle, is at your service.
where do I need to be? Sounds like I need to go there and there. So let's go here. Battle Square? So there's Chocobo. Oh, it's on the same area. Okay, we can just go down.
We look forward to serving you again soon, Kupo.
They don't let you progress until you progress until you've been everywhere and talk to whoever the right person is. All right, so let's
Welcome to the gold.
presumably it's over here. There's Battle Square. Okay, cool. Mandatory fun, literally. All right, let's go up here. I've already been here though. I must not have talked to the right person. Because I assume after I've talked to these people and had my fun, it will let me go progress to the other part of the story. Let's do it. I was in here. Did I just not talk to the right person? I must not have. That's a long walk.
Is spectating not enough? Want to step in?
Are you interested in joining the parade?
No. Yeah, I didn't do any of this. Okay, I just did it wrong. I was having fun wrong. The game didn't like how I was having fun. The Zoomies? Devil May Care Desperados? Exemplary Exterminator Ghoulish Delights. What is this? A series of two-person bouts in which you pick your team, claim victory over fleet-footed fiends. All right, sure. I guess they're gonna make you play Cloud and no, we'll do Cloud and Tifa. Why not? Yeah, that seems to be the right thing to do. What with them being the only two characters I'm allowed to use right now? Oh, it's just a fight. The regular old-fashioned fight.
All right.
I'm getting ruined right now. Great. All right, you're on your own, Cloud.
Bring it up!
He's dead. Cloud is dead. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna get my butt kicked. This is awful. All right, cool.
Bingo! Bring it!
I don't get to use items, and I can't cure, so he's dead. All right, neato. I'll just run around like an idiot and get killed.
Gotta stay! Come on! Too late! Damn it!
I'm super gonna die.
I'm not going.
No, I died. That was terrible, man. You streaming on Friday or Saturday? Nope, I am not. Have a good one. Enjoy your homework. I stream on Monday to Thursday, my time at noon till 4. So whatever that is for you. It is currently 3 o'clock here. So 3 hours ago till 1 hour from now. That was dumb, and I got killed. And the guy was like, I don't know who said it, but like, you're about the sinner, right?
Entrance counter to learn more.
You are about to have a boss fight, and it took me a week, and I'm like, okay, cool. Here's an entertainment fight, and then I got destroyed. I'm assuming that boss is gonna absolutely wreck me.
All the fighters are so cool. Where would you like to go, Kubo?
I presume. I've been there. I guess I gotta go down the stairs.
We look forward to serving you again soon, Kubo.
That's where I want to go. Oh no, that's where I can't get to. Oh, it is on the other side. All right, whatever. Main scenario. Skywheel Square. All right. 9 p.m. here now, so half an hour. Okay, yeah, exactly.
All the fighters are so
Yep.
cool. Your trusty guide, Moogle, is
Well,
at
feel
your
free to come by and
service.
say, hey. I need to go there, but Ghost Wheel Square is first because that's where I've been. Cool, I get it.
Let's make practice, Kubo.
I get it. They make me do all the things. Mandatory fun.
Have yourself a magical day.
I've been to Ghost Square. I'm supposed to go to Skywheel something or other. I've been to the Wonder Mutt. What's that? Event Square. Okay.
Guide Moogle ought to be able to show us around.
Are you down? Oh, I gotta go down. All right. Guide Moogle. I know Wonder Butt. I don't know, man.
Hello, and welcome to Park
Hello, I'm not talking to you.
Every square is yours
Nope.
to enjoy. Where do you go?
Heh. What's inside? Okay, inside we go, I guess.
Need a fluffy friend to take home?
touch this or go in? It's blue. It just says blue. Okay, but I don't know what happened. I want to play. Just let me play the story. Fun is boring. That's what I said. Wonderbutt.
Welcome to Event Square, Kupo. That's another location added to your list. Good job.
That was it? That was the whole deal? Loveless. Sold out. I can't go there if I wanted to. And you're decorative. Neat. And I'm not allowed to go there. Okay, let's just head down. Almost ready. That's where I'm trying to get to, but I have to go to here first, which is Skywheel Square. All right. I presume it's somewhere.
And welcome to Park Central.
Skywheel Square. Up there. All right.
Curiosity and explore to your heart's content. Listen up.
Skywheel Square is up. All right. Skywheel Square is that way.
We gotta go to
Skywheel. Wow, that's a long way around. I hate this place. Can you imagine visiting in a amusement park where it's just all stairs? Like, yeah, water park. I get it, but still, right?
Attention guests! We're not admitting anyone else at this time. Please come back later.
Popular place. Maybe some other attractions are open now.
But I've been to all the other ones.
I just wanted to
I guess I haven't.
the sky wheel.
Okay. We'll go here. And what's that? Paint the town red. Okay, cool. Let's find out what that is.
What do you mean we can't ride the sky if I'm
No way I can ride the sky wheel also.
We gotta go to Wonderment Square next.
Last time I tried to get up to that dot, I couldn't find it. I think it's probably because I didn't realize how many stairs there really were. Yeah, it's way across the other side. Okay.
Everywhere you look, the attention to detail is crazy.
Listen up. This vacation is on a tight schedule. Give your taste buds a critical.
God damn, I love this place.
Tiny drink.
All these
Paint the town red.
Listen, girls. Your section is here and
I'm close. That's terrifying. Okay, headed the right way. I think maybe. Keep climbing stairs until we can't climb stairs no more, I guess.
finally at the goal sign.
Well, that only goes down. What the flip? This is what happened last time. Maybe it's up? Bead square. Let's. All right. Am I headed the right way? Yeah, it is. Okay. No, it's not the right way. I'm supposed to go here. That's not it. And it doesn't give me a stupid arrow.
I'm in the mood for some good old galactic fun.
It's up. That's the problem, is that I can't get up from there. Right there, that's the roof. So I think I gotta go up. What am I looking at if I go here? Facing the wrong way. So if I can face this way. Now, okay, so I gotta be up there. Which I would assume is this. Okay, where's the stairs? Is that stairs? No. Do I have to teleport there? Am I dumb? I think I might be dumb. There must be another way. I just haven't found yet. Around back here, maybe? No. Can't go that way. That's Chocobo. We're not going there. Okay. It's got to be up this stair here. Behind me. So go back and up and around.
I can't believe it.
Everything. I gotta see everything.
Okay, now I'm facing it. Literally facing it. And it's down, it says. So, down. And now it's up. You killing? Oh, it's down still. Hold on. I'm on the wrong side. Okay, back over here. I'm close. I can feel it. Yeah, it's there. But it's below me. So I gotta go down? I can't jump. What the heck? All right, so we'll go down here. And then we're gonna go behind this, which I presume is what we're trying to get to. And that won't let me go that way. Okay. That's dumb. Oh, I can't do that anymore. I just can't. Audio. Oh, that's so much better. I can't. That's just aggressively horrible. Okay. I'm gonna go this way. Can't get that way either. Oh, man. What the heck? It's still down. Wait, hold on. How's it down? Is there another stairwell? Like leading down?
Everything here's just
Please, that's nothing. I am so craving this admission ticket when I get home.
Okay. Maybe it is this way. I know I'm getting farther away from it, but maybe there's like a way around. No. I'm losing my marbles. Because it says down. I presume. And that's up. So how do I get there? Let's go to a guide Moogle. Let's see if we can get to that spot. I gotta find it on the map.
welcome one and all to the Gold Saucer. Your trusty guide Moogle is at your service.
So I'm here. I can't get to the sky wheel. It won't let me in. And Event Square apparently still has the thing I gotta do? Is that why?
And away
Maybe. Have a good one. Have a good sleep. Take care of yourself. Come back and let us know how
we've
things are
arrived
going.
at your destination.
Here at the Gold Saucer,
I figured these actors could teach us
All right, there's gotta be someone I need to talk to.
here you'll find
Still racing.
theater.
Yep. That's how I screwed it up.
Loveless.
I didn't do the cutscene.
Check the schedule for more details about our upcoming shows. The Golden Theater employs state-of-the-art.
It's Jessie. Back when I was still finding my feet in Midgar, I ran into some trouble. But she took me under her wing, helped me out.
Let me join a terrorist organization.
Saved me, really.
Sounds like her.
I admired her. She was so cool and confident. Like nothing could bring her down.
Yeah, I know.
Except a gun.
I owe her so much. Thank you for everything.
They worked hard in the cutscenes, and they want us to make sure that we see them all. That it? That what we did? That was the whole thing? That was what you needed to do? What's in here?
Was to die for.
Oh, still got to go watch a show. Awesome. Okay, here we go.
Well, shall we?
Yeah. So where to next?
The races,
Wait,
maybe?
so like
Not again.
we show up and everybody leaves? That's
Done
not
for
fair.
the day, I guess. She was always a star, but just imagine her up there.
Yeah.
Hi, Shadow.
Wish I could have seen it.
Yay! They'll let me go to Skywheel Square now.
Good evening, friends of the Gold Saucer.
Oh, thank you.
Great news. Skywheel Square is now welcoming all interested park guests.
I'm doing okay, man. I'm doing okay.
Through the clouds, where you'll be able to take in the
It's been quite a day.
Your trusty guide, Moogle, is at your
A little
service.
sleepy, but that's about it. Can't complain. How you doing, man? How's the wife? How's the diagnosis? Did you get the MRI already?
We've arrived at your
No.
destination.
No, you were getting checked to see if you were going to be able to get the cryo treatment. That's what it was. Did that go? Did you do that yet?
So how you wanna kick this off?
I want to go there next. Come on, let's go.
Hey there, folks, and welcome to the Gold Saucer.
I think we're about to start another part of the story. Hip hip hooray. That took forever. I got avocado toast. I'm a cool kid.
What happened?
I'm good. With the radiation oncologist getting her CT map and done in preparation for the radiation treatments. Cryotherapy ended up not being an option for us, so we're looking to be doing radiation to start. But we had a good meeting with the radiation. Okay, good. You got some hope? Like, positive? I know cryo was like, I hope that works out, but at least there's treatment, right? Good bedside manner.
Welcome to Couples
Oh,
Hour
I'm glad.
at Skywheel
That's
Square.
almost as important as what they're gonna do.
Cuddle up with a partner in our cozy gondolas and see our golden paradise in a whole new light. Escape the crowds, share a private moment together, and experience dazzling sights and sounds. The memories you make here are sure to last a lifetime.
It's amazing how far technology's come, eh?
Looks
Like
fun,
back in the
huh?
day, it was like, okay, buckle up, because this might, be the last thing you do, and you're gonna feel miserable the whole time. And now they seem to have figured out how to, yeah, people get miserable still, but not as, it's not as bad when they can figure out how to do it. Which is, praise God for that. For smart people. Hooray for smart people.
What's going on?
I don't know. Your attention, please. We are currently experiencing some minor technical difficulties. While our technicians are working hard to resolve this issue, for your safety, we ask that you follow all staff instructions.
Over here, folks. Our friendly cast members will show you the way.
Thank you so much for understanding, and have a wonderful day.
Cloud! We've got trouble!
Is that a cat?
What is it?
Did he just
Get
lick
to the
himself?
Colosseum, on the double!
Like he's...
Because between you and me, there's been a wee shooting in the lobby over there. And the word around the saucer is that a man with a gun for an arm was the perpetrator.
There's been a wee
I'll round up your
shooting.
pals for you, alright? Now get going. There's not a moment to lose.
A tiny inkling of
This
murder.
has to be a mistake.
A smidgen
Let's go find out.
of blowing people away. All right.
All squares are closed. Please proceed to the designated area. Swiftly and calmly to the...
You're needed at the Colosseum right away.
I know. Everything's closed and everything's broken. That's like when anybody else goes to the...
Is heavily contested. If you're in a hurry,
I actually did really good when I went to Disney. I got to try everything. You get the small spot on your abdominal wall with the radiation. That's so cool. That's good to know. That's good news. I'm so glad. I hope that's done, though. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. That's it. Let's move on with life. We've had that adventure.
I'm sorry, sir, but only authorized personnel are allowed.
Let's find something else to be dramatic in our life.
No, excuse me. Copy that, sir. Apologies for the delay. Please.
But I totally changed it. It doesn't for me. Thank you for saying so. That's good. I'm glad with the pinpoint. Is that supposed to talk to you?
God, what kind of monster?
Big one.
Found a place to
I need you to step back,
Nope.
please. This is
Report on the other squares.
Taking witness statements.
All right, we'll go around. Cloud can take on any monster, but he can't do a velvet rope. Hold on. Wife just came back out from procedure. Thank you for your prayers. She'll be back. Dude, that's so awesome. Thank you for tuning in and letting us know what's going on. That means a lot. God bless. Say hi to your wife for me. You guys are important to us. Uh-oh. Can I get through this?
Shit.
It's like I told you. Someone went on a rampage. And now...
I'll take it from here. I am Dio.
Dio.
As park director, it's my pleasure to welcome you to this, our gilded paradise.
You're awesome. Super nice to meet you.
We
Not
meet
Dio,
again,
Shadow's
young
wife.
man. If you'd like to go another round, I'm always game.
Seriously?
It was I, Dio.
A director from head office was attending a Coliseum match earlier when their security detail was gunned down. Both guests and staff were caught in the crossfire.
That's terrible.
The assailant took care to knock out the cameras. And so we have no image of their face. But according to eyewitness reports, it was a man with a gun grafted to one arm.
Bum, bum,
And that's
bum.
when it hit me. I knew this man. He was one of several fugitives we were warned to be on the lookout for.
Sometimes you gotta flex.
Nigh as tall and muscular as I, yet brash and brazen, with an ever-present scowl that smolders behind his sunglasses, and a gun for an arm.
Nope, never heard of him. Don't know that guy. Anyway, we're gonna go on the Ferris wheel now.
Tell me, does that sound like anyone you might know?
Now wait a minute. Barrett might have a temper, but he'd never do this.
Though I'd like nothing more than to believe you. This tells a very different tale.
Dude, that's government propaganda. You can't trust that.
No, we...
Listen, this couldn't have been Barrett.
And what
He
makes
thought
you
it was a
say
Ferris wheel, but it was an idea.
Cameras. It's not his style to avoid
That's
the
so
limelight.
true.
If he really did kill all these people, he would have had a damn good reason. One that he'd want the world to know about. He'd have made sure you had the footage. Trust me.
Well, you do not want for loyalty, which is a quality close to my heart. But this is a serious matter.
It's a
Mere
serious
character
mustache.
Statements will not suffice. I'll tell you what.
What do you think that guy got?
Find me the true perpetrator, and I will declare your friend innocent. You have 24 hours, after which you will all be deemed complicit, clapped in chains, and delivered to Shinra.
That guy has muscles on his muscles. He's like negative 1% body fat. If you leave, this explodes.
In the event you decide to make a break for it.
We won't need to.
Good. Now go, before the Turks beat you to the punch.
Wait, the Turks are here?
Let's go.
Competition's good for the soul. Our culprit awaits below, my scrappy friends. In the name of justice, go forth!
If you'd care to follow me, I will be your faithful guide.
It is weird to hear a Scottish
And the
cat.
elevator is that way.
You think he's gross? It's weird, man.
Quick as you like.
Like, I'm taking this box with me. I said I'm taking the box with me. There we go. What? Come on, box. That is the least cooperative box I've ever had. Come on. Ah, forget it. I don't even want you anymore. I know you're talking about Dio. I didn't think you were talking about the cat. It's just weird to hear Scottish. Hello, Shepherd. I mean, good to see you. That cat a robot? I wonder if the cat's a robot.
The place we're headed is called the Dust Bowl, and it is nasty. Once upon a time, it was where the Gold Saucer employees used to live. But when hordes of fiends started appearing, the staff relocated up top, where it was safe. The building's vacant. All sorts of lowlives, ruffians, and ne'er-do-wells swooped in to stake their
Ruffian
claim.
Stugs?
Ah, the place it could have been. Tears me up inside.
So, basically another wall market.
Yeah, Walmart.
Paradise compared to this cesspool.
Sounds like Walmart.
Inside
Ruffians and
square
ne'er-do-wells?
freedom, so long dignity. I mean, why else do you think they started calling it Corel Prison? Except that prison's got no bars, no rules. Mugging, maiming, murdering.
Muffins.
All on the table. In summary, prepare yourselves for one seriously cold reception.
He seemed pretty pleased with himself. Oh.
This is our stop.
Now I'm going to turn the music back on. Presumably. Doesn't throw me off. The Scottish bunny that wears samurai armor in Shangri-La Frontier. Oh, I could use some chocolate. I like me some chocolate. It's just, I don't know. It just feels odd. Like it's not the accent. It's just coming out of a cat. I just don't really associate Scottish and cat, I guess. Is that a real sky? Or is that the space box? Skybox. Looks skyboxy. Are we outdoors? I can't tell. Ooh, yummy. Stuff to collect. The goblin in me is pleased. Burning barrels. Burning oil barrels. Just never good. Nothing could ever happen around a burning oil barrel.
Nobody home?
Oh, they're home, all right. Stay sharp.
Yuffie's ninja instincts are kicking in. Aren't you supposed to say stay frosty? Is that what you're supposed to say? Stealth. I am stealth. Is there a Scottish wildcat? Okay, all right. Maybe that doesn't look like him though. He doesn't look very wildcatty.
Shit.
Hey! Welcome to Corel Prison, bitch.
Ow, my head. Is this the boss fight that took a week? I know, she is like Princess Peach.
Well, now, wouldn't try that if
Why didn't you take the sword?
All right.
Maybe it's attached and doesn't come off.
Off we go. You just wait right there.
Okay.
Hey, boss, your guests are here.
It's Cusco. It is Cusco. I hate this guy. Oh, I hate it. I couldn't hate him anymore.
Woo! Hell yeah!
Allow me to welcome you to my desert
Hold on.
oasis, Cloud.
Welcome.
Cloud, right?
Bring back Dio.
Got it in one, boss man.
But which one of you is it? Is it you, you, maybe you, or is it the pooch? I'm just messing with you. That there is our man.
I don't think we've met.
Of course we haven't met. You got brain
Yes.
damage? I'm not the type of player folks tend to forget.
Just look at it.
Now, you may not know me, but I know you. And why do you think that is,
Why do you think?
Mr. Mercenary? Ha! I'll tell you why. Because it's my business to know.
Yeah.
And what kind of businessman would
his
I
hype
be if I
man's
didn't have the scoop on the man who brought
full
down
on.
Donnie C?
Yeah.
Let me
Think
just say,
about it.
bravo. Well done.
We're looking for someone.
Hey there, hi
Man.
there, ho there. No need to explain. Intel's my bread and butter. Really gotta tell you twice? Uptown secrets always trickle down. Which is why I'm ever so certain that you'll be useful.
What do you want?
So, the son of a bitch with a gun for an arm, I got him under lock and key, out in the middle of the dunes. Now, I'm a generous guy, so I'd be happy to tell you where to find him. But only if I get a little something from you first, understand? That little something being a shitload of money. I want stacks of it, heaps of it, mountains of it. I mean, did you hear what he did? Your buddy shot Shinra troopers in broad freaking daylight. So I ain't about to give him up for free. You think my prison runs on good deeds? No, sir. It runs on guilt. So much goddamn guilt!
Okay. How much you want? I got like 6,000 maybe.
So yeah, Gil, that's what I want. And relax, I know you don't have it on.
I don't know, how much you want?
I got an idea on how you can scrape
I had to go rob a bank.
I'm entering you and one lucky chocobo in the races, and you are...
Okay.
On that note, till you bring home the bacon, I'ma hold on to your piggies.
Help us out, pal.
Hey, chill out, kiddo. We'll take excellent care of them. Unless you fail to deliver, in which case, well, let's just say there are plenty of other ways to raise the funds I require.
Pan.
Can put a price on anything.
Frick.
That's Gus to you. Got that, jockey boy? As for all those pesky race details, talk to Garth here.
I got you, boss man.
Don't let me down, huh? Yeah. Later.
Is there even music or is just music in his head?
All right, Mr. Merc. Let's go meet your bird. Better stick close, you hear?
I don't like that guy either.
Locked in a cage yet again.
Hey guys.
But at least I'm not alone this time.
How you doing? Everybody doing pretty good?
Well, this is a fine state of affairs. You will get us out of here, won't you, Cloud?
Maybe? I don't know. Only if you're good.
I just hope Barrett's safe.
Ew!
Be careful, okay?
What are you?
I wish Gus treated me half
No
as
need
good
to
as
worry
he
about
does
us.
his bulk.
We can handle ourselves. Good luck. We're rooting for you.
Gross.
That's right. You just follow.
I'm gonna go talk to your cronies. That's a lot of purses. You have too many purses. Pool. Not even sitting on a pool table. These are ruffians and thugs. Ooh, what are you? That sounds fun. The sleek saber, the umbral blade. 42, 41, 38, 38. What does it do? Misfiring 4. That's a pretty looking sword. I'll give it that. Doesn't hit quite as hard. Not even near as hard. But strengthen Punisher mode. Hold down attack to deliver 3 consecutive strikes. Increases berserk potency. This one imbues your sword with fire and lightning while slicing a foe. Can use while airborne. It's cool looking. I guess we'll switch to it. What's the worst that could happen? I get one more materia. That's nice. What else? What should I put in there? How about I can block things. How about I can poison things? Sure, I'll poison things. You never know. It's cool looking. Oh, it's so purple. Let's go. It's so bright out here. Cloud's eyes are not adjusting well. Do I need to recompile my shaders? Ew, what are you? Really good line from first impressions.
He's all yours.
Kinda.
So you're Cloud the Merc. Can't say I was expecting someone so pretty.
Pretty shrimpy.
I'm Esther, Chocobo Wrangler.
Can I put my sword in that guy's mouth? Just need to shut him up.
Cloud? Aren't you that kid from the ranch?
Well, hang on. You two know
We're best
each other?
friends.
What happened?
We were making our way to the saucer for Pico's racing debut, when these ones nabbed us.
Hold up. How about you tell them the real story? How you were dying out there in
Thank
the
you.
dunes? How we saved your scrawny ass? Ungrateful little piece of shit.
So, you want me to race Pico?
Throw it in a fryer.
The one and only.
In that state?
Our trek through the desert did a real number on
He
him.
needs bird steroids.
Can barely lift a claw. If he doesn't eat and regain his strength, I don't fancy his chances.
So I can go find some chocobo feed.
Good thing his jockey's on the job. Pico needs food, and you're gonna find it.
Fine.
What do they eat?
I'm coming too.
Okay then. Grab that bird some grub and bring it to me. I'll be waiting.
Okie dokie. Nothing like a fetch quest to fetch quest. Oh, what kind of green do I need?
No one will notice.
Sometimes you just walk over and you're like, I got it. Here you go.
Pretty good. Better win the next one, even if it.
Having trouble finding that feed for Pico? Let me think. Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's a little.
Like a QB collector who's been hanging out down here. I heard he's got some produce. Good luck out there, cutie pie.
Buy some from the store. Well, I didn't think it was going to be quite that easy, but all right. Who's like, what's a QB collector? Are you a QB collector? Quarterback collector? All right. I guess we'll be doing that later. Hey, Mama of Dinos. I think Cloud might have got some eye drops from the optometrist. He's having a hard time. Man, haven't heard that since I went to church. Hello, QB guy? I don't know who you are. What are you? Give me a guess. You're the QB guy.
Hey, Klaus, it's me.
Okay.
Sadly, this is a considerably dangerous location, so I decided to disguise myself. How did I do? Costumes like these are known to elicit a calming effect, so I should be safe. Unfortunately, we can't say the same for Barrett. I'm confident of his innocence, though, and I will do everything in my power to help prove it.
I don't care.
I look forward to seeing what new discoveries you make.
Hope you don't die. Bye. Oh, you look like a store. Are you a store?
No need to say a word.
I need some chocobo chow.
Know your story.
Yeah.
You're on the hunt for chocobo.
Yep, chocobo chow.
Am I right?
You're gonna have to beat me in a
I'd be willing
game.
to scratch your back, provided you'd be willing to scratch mine.
Okay.
My casino happens to be plagued by a gaggle of rather
I've called it.
Queen's blood players. I'd love it if someone
How muffled he said, right?
So, think you're up to the task?
Yes, I've kicked everyone's butt. All the time.
Outlandish though they are, they play a mean game. So mean that it's scaring away my clientele. I need someone to get out there and prove they can be beaten. Got 3 troublemakers in total. Still looking for action, no doubt.
This might be the final boss that Sinner was talking about.
Before you go, though, you should take a look at the cards I have for sale. I guarantee they'll come in handy.
Okie dokie. What do you got? Ew. Ruffians, thugs, poison ivy, quicksand. That's from Tangled. All right, we need to defeat the players in the casino. Okay, this guy looks like he's not doing well. Hey, buddy. Yeah, he's not doing well. Where's the casino?
Any old folks up to no good? 'Cause he's
I have underdone a version.
You again?
Your quintessence level is no match for mine. Improve your performance to challenge me.
You must challenge the blood captain. Oh, great. A blood captain. That's always fun to hear. Hello.
If you're looking to get stronger, my store has everything
Books,
you'll need.
3 tires, a candle that's half burnt out. You'll love it. You know what? Let's go with limit gauge. Okay, that's good. Let's do that. That's enough.
What do you think of my store? Be
I
honest.
guess
It's the
terrible.
best you've ever
No,
seen,
you
right?
really need to work on it. You didn't even put the books away. Man, no. Who do I need to beat? Who do I need to... Okay, this guy sucks. Yeah, no, I'm not playing. Your store is too loud. Where's the casino? Are you the casino? I don't feel like this is a casino.
Welcome to Bale Jumper, watering hole for the dregs of the Dust Bowl. Heard you're in the market for
Yes,
some
please.
runes.
Shut up and take my money.
If so, I've got a garden up on the cliff. Everything's yours for the taking. Assuming there's anything to take. Haven't tended to it in ages. Here, go see for yourself. Be sure to keep an eye out for fiends, though. Place is crawling.
Well, that's much easier. How do I get up there? What are you? You're the thing. Yep, cool. The garden. So up and around. Nice.
I'll wait right here. Leave the green hunting to
You,
We don't want to get in the
you
way.
can't pick plants? All right. Aren't you helpful? Why did you come? I don't even know what I'm trying to get here. Like, it just tells me greens. That doesn't say much. What the flip are you? Jump, you dingus! Why did you do that? All right. You think trying to get I think you're trying to get in trouble for. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, I gotta do a grappling hook situation. Where? Thank you for waiting for me. Okay. This guy looks like the guy I'm supposed to go get. I'm just kind of following him. Where'd you go? Where'd he go? Huh? Do I have to climb? Is it a climbable thing? No. Well, that's just confusing. Ah! This away, probably. It's the darkest and scariest. I know how video games work. Maybe not. And I don't want to go down there. Okay. Apparently it's this way. Ah, you're weird looking. Yeah, I'm fleeing. That's how I'm doing. Yep. We don't need to stick around. I don't need to stick around. It's fine. Whoa! Can we not? I didn't think that would work. I should try that again. That's where I came from. Gotta go up here.
Don't hold back.
I'm fleeing. I'd like to flee and get this guy. This is a pain in the butt. I get you gotta do environmental puzzles. I get that you gotta do fights. And I probably should be sticking around long enough to actually fight this guy. But you know what? I haven't even tried out my fancy new sword yet. I just want my stupid greens. I hear him. I hear you. Oh, a bunch of ya. Just going to town, eh? All right, cool. Ow! I died? What? I wasn't even looking at my health. I thought they were pushovers. What happened? I didn't pick the fight. They fought me. I literally wasn't even looking. Hey, thanks for the lurk. I literally wasn't even looking at my health. Like, what was the point? I thought they were just going to kick their butt and move on. All right. I guess you make up a good point. I can go get that thing real quick. Nope, can't do it. Whoa! What was that? How is this? This is the boss? There no. This is what took the guy a week. I guarantee it. Wow. Okay. Let's do this a bit more intelligently and judiciously. That was crazy. What is happening right now? All right. We'll look around. What's going on? All right. I can't leave. What was the spikes that came up? Oh, wow. Okay. That's super awesome.
Get ready. Here we go. Sorry.
That's insane. Can I just save it and come back tomorrow? I think that's enough for me. Holy Dinah. Like, is this because I didn't level up like by fighting all those other creatures on the way up? No way. That can't be right. Like, it's legitimately kicking my butt. That's insane, dude. I can't believe how bad that was. All right. All right. Well, I feel like a chump. Just got absolutely handed my butt by some tiny little cactus creatures. I'm going to do a little Googling or something to figure out how the heck to beat those things. And if the answer is just don't suck, I'm going to be upset. Well, the 3,000 needle, that's them, right? So they shoot needles out and then they drop needles down. That's just them. It's just getting out of the way. Problem is, as soon as I swung my sword, one of the other things hit me with an onslaught. I think that might, you know what? That's a good point, Donnie. It might just be a materia thing, although you got to fight long enough to do the materia thing. So if I had a barrier, which I think I do. No, I never bought one. I may have to go back to the store. Golly. Cloud, we could use magic, I suppose, but the only way that works is if you go in and you actually fight. You gotta go fight and then use magic. That's how the game is. I saw that the new Final Fantasy set. That's crazy. I think that's so cool. They're putting Nier Automata into a bunch of games. Final Fantasy gets to go in a bunch of games. All games are gonna be the same game. It's like Demolition Man with Taco Bell. Just all games are the same game now. Everything's just a version of Smash Bros. Jumbo Cactuar, when this creature attacks, powered 9,999 until the end of the turn. Oh, great. Those are, yeah, you really don't fool around with those guys. I was completely underestimating what potentially could have happened. I don't know what trampling is, but that sounds I don't know what trampling is, but that sounds terrible. I don't want to imagine that. I just don't. I haven't rated Miss P in a long time. Come say hi to Miss P. Oh, I gotta use the washroom and I gotta go. I'm gonna go hang out. Tomorrow's Thursday. We'll be back playing some games. We can have a chat. if you have something that you want to do or something you want to talk about, make sure you bring it up. Love to talk to you about it. But in the meantime, please check out the Discord. Come out, hang out there. Got awesome people on the Discord. They're great. And I'm going to go figure out the car. Yeah, that's the other thing. Exactly. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.